I'm on time for the first time ever. Right, hello everyone, this is Cam and welcome to another BOTB video. Today we are doing the VIP live stream on the Dream Car competition picture. So before I get started, guys, make sure to give us some thumbs up if you like this video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, because we make BOTB videos every single week. All right, so first of all, I've got my friend Steve with me. Father Steve, how's it going, Steve?
Not too well, Cam. How's you?
Not too bad, not too bad. We also got Paul with us. How's it going, Paul?
All good, Cam. All good, mate. How are you?
Oh, Paul.
Not bad,
Steve.
not
All right,
bad. And we also got my man Romaldo.
Hello.
Ronaldo?
How's it going?
All right.
And we also got the Echo Man with us.
I'm okay. How everybody else?
Not too bad.
Not too bad.
Right, take your mic.
Take your microphone.
Hello.
That's
Hello.
better.
Okay. And we got a new guest with us, my man Dean GTR, finally.
Evening, guys.
How's it going?
Okay.
Happy birthday.
All right.
Happy
Cheers,
birthday.
Happy birthday, Dean. Dean GTR, finally. Okay, someone watching us on YouTube. Who's that?
Happy birthday.
Happy
Cheers,
birthday.
guys.
Happy birthday, Dean.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.
All right, if you're watching us on YouTube, just put the volume down. Whoever's
Someone's watching.
Yeah, that's YouTube, because obviously the sound coming quite late. So is that Dean? Are you playing the video on some other devices?
No, it's not me. I've just got.
That's YouTube, because obviously the sound coming quite late. So is that Dean? Are you playing the video on some other devices?
It's gonna be me.
Echo. Echo.
Unmute your mic. That's you. All right. Okay. So unmute when you talk. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Probably this echo gone a bit too much. Maybe no one in the room, and you know it's been.
Is that better for me?
Unmute when you talk. Yeah. I mean, I don't know.
Okay,
Probably
that's
probably Dean. Dean, mute your mic, please, for a second. You know, it's been.
Okay.
Hello. Hello.
Echo.
No. It's all right now, I think.
So, Cam, I've just remembered, before we go on to BT, would you send them, of that little intro I told you earlier on about one of our colleagues?
Yeah, 1 second, Sean. We'll get to that in a second. Let's get this sorted.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So basically, I think it was coming from Dean's mic. Dean, basically what you need to do, you know the mute button there? You know the mute button, make sure just unmute it when you're speaking, yeah? When you're talking, when you're saying something, just unmute it. Or make sure check, because I'm sure probably you got a window open in your computer where it's playing, maybe on Facebook or something. So cross that Facebook page and it should be all right. Okay, 1 second. You're mute. Did you close it?
Is that better?
100%.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I just looked at my tab. It was.
I
thought I turned it off. Sorry, guys.
All right. So starting with this week's picture, before as Sean was saying, basically we've got a very sad news, guys. I've got a phone call from Sharam last night, and he said his brother passed away, and he was only 28-year-old. He had a heart attack during sleep. Basically went to bed and he never woke up. So that's a really sad news. And obviously he's my brother. He's more than a brother to me, Sharam. And obviously he wasn't joining from last few days, and I didn't know. I probably thought he's busy. A lot of you probably were asking about Sharam, what's going on and all that. And basically his brother is no more, his own brother, his older brother. So that's really, really sad. And I hope his brother he rest in peace, his soul rest in peace. So, very sad news, obviously. So, yeah, we've been talking about it on the group, and we actually got quite emotional about it. And obviously I understand, and he told me that when I could feel it, because I got a brother as well. I got a younger brother, 5 years younger than me. So I can never feel his pain. I can just say
Yeah.
that's really bad and really sad and all that, but I can never feel that pain until it happens. Do you know what I mean? So I can at least imagine how much he's going through, him, his parents, and everything, especially dying in a young age, only 28. I'm 31. Do you know what I mean? So imagine that. He's younger than me. So really sad, and I hope him and his family gets better, overcome this difficult situation, because it's really sad. Imagine what's been going through in the parents' mind, like, how they can take this, because we all have kids. We are all kind of grown up. I think apart from Ronaldo, we are dads. We got family. We got kids. We got wife and everything. And imagine how much do you love our kids? How much do you love our little ones? And I would never want to die after my son. Do you know what I mean? I would rather die, obviously. So that's, everyone prefers that. So then no one wants to see their kids die, and like this, like in a way where he went to bed and never woke up. So it's really, really sad, man. Anyway, over to Shan. He wanted to say something about it. So yeah, Shan.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Sharam's one of our colleagues on the panel, and if there's anything Sharam, we can do for you, just let us know. We somehow, obviously, with the restrictions and all that, it's not much we can do, but at least we're here if you need to talk to any of us. And I send my condolences to you and your family as well.
Yeah.
So
there's nothing actually we can do about it. We can't really make his pain go away. That's the fact. That's the thing. But at least if you like to talk to us and everything, I'm gonna give him a call after the stream anyway, because this is obviously our regular thing. We have to get this done. So that's why we carry on with this. So yes, anyone else has to say something, you can just say it before I get started.
I'd just like to repeat.
Yeah, I mean,
sorry, go ahead, Paul. Go on.
Oh no, it's all right. It's just I know his pain. I lost my younger sister about 15 years ago when she was in her mid-30s. So I completely know where he's at, and it's not a nice place to be. So I know exactly how he feels, and his parents. My mum's never got over it. She's in her well, she's 79 now, and she never got over it. Just like any parent should never have to bury a child. So exactly. I feel his pain. Definitely feel his pain.
Yeah. And Dean, yes,
not easy.
Yeah, as you say, Paul, it's not easy losing a loved one. So we send I echo everybody's thoughts, sending our condolences to Sharam.
Sure. Anyway, so
how'd you follow on from that now?
Yeah, it's all obviously, if we believe in God, we believe that it's all his whatever God decides, it's all in our luck. We come up with certain times in this world, and we're gonna live that much, and do you know what I mean? So hope everything gets better for him and his family. Hope things gets better, and I really hope he rests in peace. May God grant him heaven, and he and give mental strength to his family and everything. Anyway, a bit of a sad moment. We've also got a good news at the same time. It's my man Dean GTR's birthday today, so happy birthday to you. I hope you had a good day. And
couldn't wish for anything better.
Of course. All right, so
to watch you guys as well.
Yeah. Okay, so a lot of people joined. That's amazing. If you guys could give us some thumbs up, that'd be amazing. Okay, right. So I'm not gonna read every comments because obviously I've got a lot of comments from you guys saying on the VIP stream it's they only get about half an hour, 1 hour to see the stream, and then obviously before it's 12 o'clock in their country. So try to get to the picture as soon as possible. So obviously I have to touch the comments a little bit because it takes time to write all this. So I'll just go through it very quickly. So Universe, how's it going? Hope you're good. J Islam just joined. How's it going? AH, hope you're good. Leaked Souls, how's it going? Hi Daniel. Hi Ahmed. Hi Harry. Hi, unknown answer. Hi, Dean Caron. How's it going, brother? Seriously glorious after a long time. Hope you are good. Moin, how's it going? Hope you are good. Hi, Mike. Hi, Ruba Rana. Hi, Cologne. Hi, Rage Tido. Hi, Hasan Khan. And I can see all of you obviously writing about Sharams and everything. So yeah, and it's a sad moment, guys. It's a sad moment, but we'll try to cheer everyone up for now. So let's carry on with the picture. All right.
Was it ever confirmed if, do you know, people that lives in a different time zone, if they get the picture earlier as well, or does it just like doesn't show
I don't
anything?
know about if they get to see the picture early, but 100% they can't play after 12 o'clock, so they can't buy their tickets. So
India, the guys on our group, some of them are from India. So India's probably, what time is here? It's 9:10 now. So India's probably like 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning. So
yeah,
you don't hear them.
of course, yeah, that's the thing.
I just want to know if it's Supercar week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think there's gonna be a
Well,
Supercar
last year, I think, didn't they?
maybe, or maybe the end of the week, one or the other.
Unless you do it for New Year.
Yeah.
Next week. Oh yeah, it will be next week. What? No.
Yes.
The New Year might be the logical one.
Yeah.
What if they do the supercar on the midweek because that ends on the 25th?
I think either next week or gonna be from 28th till end 3rd, so that people gets their obviously get a Friday in there as well, and in the end of the year everyone's gonna get paid. They're gonna buy a lot of tickets and all that. So I think either gonna be end of this month from 28th or maybe from tomorrow. So we'll find out tonight anyway.
Why are you gonna stream until 12 o'clock?
It depends. I mean,
I'm ready for it. Let's go.
So sometimes I don't.
You're
mind.
gonna do the marathon.
I'm free all the time. I can be live 24/7. If you guys are willing to watch me live, tell me. I'll just put a camera on my head and just walk around at home and do whatever I do.
Go to the toilet, yeah, with the camera on your head.
I don't mind going toilet, bro. I've sent well, let's not go there, but yeah.
Too much information.
Instead of the Kardashians, it would be the Hassans. Keeping up with the Hassans, wouldn't it? Instead of the Kardashians.
Oh yeah.
All right, so as you can see, the RS3 and Range Rover's tickets on sale. So obviously they are going for cheaper. So these are my tickets I've shared on YouTube and the WhatsApp group as well and Facebook groups. So these are the tickets that I played so far. I played about 80 something, probably 86. So
that's okay. You've shown us where to not play then.
Yeah. 60, 70, 80, and then 5. So 80.
Yeah.
85.
Everybody avoid that area.
Nah, because now because I still got 15 tickets left, mate. So I'm gonna go there.
Where are the gaps? Yeah, where are the gaps? We'll
not
fill in the gaps.
Really, but I'll probably go there in this area. I just have a feeling because
under his knee.
Well, either some of the tickets I'm gonna go put some tickets around this area, and some I'll just take a chance and go there. Because you never know these judges what they're gonna do. So a lot of them were saying that if that guy just flicked the ball, then it's gonna be higher instead of lower. But I don't think he's gonna jump that high with that kind of strength and stamina and whatever, and he flick it. He will obviously hit it hard with his head. He's gonna head it hard. That's what I think. And obviously, if you guys watch football and support some rubbish team. So basically, when someone heads something, it normally goes straight. Normally goes straight for like at least 10 to 15 yards, I would say. So until here, the ball is gonna go straight, and then you're gonna start falling down or whatever. So that's what probably gonna happen. So let's go ahead and buy some tickets. So I've only got a range of 15 tickets. I can't go over it. So obviously we're not taking coordinates today anyway. So let's just put some tickets in the basket and then just try to come up with a better position.
The thingy car, the reduced one, or the Euros.
Oh, I might play 5 tickets for the Euros and 10 tickets for the
Winnebago
RS6. What was it?
I normally play the RE6.
Cam, I just want to throw something in the mix here that just might make you. It's slightly. I thought about it, and it's slightly changed the way I'm thinking about this picture.
Okay.
If the ball he's flicked the ball on, okay, which I think we all agree on, don't we? He's just glanced at it. It's just like skimmed his forehead. Okay.
He's trying to keep into touch because he's near the sideline, isn't he?
Yeah. So if we all agree on that, so if you draw a line on the top of his forehead, parallel along, that has to be the bottom of the ball.
Bottom of the ball.
Yeah. It can't be the middle unless the ball's come from a high up and dropped and he skimmed it downwards.
Yeah.
I was looking at it earlier on and I thought he's definitely flicked the ball on. So it can't be lower because if it's bounced on his forehead just ever so slightly or he's skimmed it, that line there surely would be the bottom of the ball.
You don't. I think I mentioned this last
threw me
time
a bit
with the eyes as well. That they might not necessarily be looking at the center of the ball as well.
No, but the ball's touched his forehead literally within half a second of this picture. So surely his forehead line there, it's got to be the bottom of the ball, unless the ball's dropped that much within that time.
Yeah.
Unless he's missed it, it's like just gone straight by his head.
Well, that's possible. We could have missed it.
Or what happens if he's not quite headed the ball quite yet?
I'm actually quite sure he headed the ball already.
Yeah.
Well,
depending on what stage of when the photo's been taken as well, if he's literally coming down from the header or he's
going up.
Yeah.
Just a quick one, guys. We got 100 people watching. Can you get 100 thumbs up, guys? That would be amazing. Okay, right.
If he's dropping from just heading the ball, then the ball will definitely be higher.
Yeah.
If he's on his way down.
Yeah.
If he's on his way. Do you see what I'm trying to say? You see what I'm trying to say with
I know what
I
you're
was doing.
No.
So what about from this guy then, Paul?
What's that, mate?
Quite high.
Everything lines up with a guy in green, like literally everything. So that's the issue with him.
Yeah.
Everything does line up with him, but I've played most of my tickets in and around where you have, Cam. To be fair, I've done 60 tickets. I just posted the picture on WhatsApp if you wanted to have a look. But it just came to me that if that is he's just headed that and the position he's at, that line there, in theory, would be the bottom of the ball because the bottom of the ball has just skimmed his forehead.
So what do you think? Where do you think the center of the ball could be then?
I know some of the guys on the WhatsApp and that were playing around with the idea. It might be up towards his nuts and that. I don't think it's as far left as that. I think it's in the crease of his knee and his shin.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. In that shin area.
What do you think about this area then?
That's the height, literally, where I got my free ticket, but I got it slightly more to the left.
Okay.
Just very slightly.
I think the crease, like I say, is knee and his shin. I'm going to play 10 tickets in that crease there, that corner, as an insurance policy, because I'm wondering whether the judges will look at it. I mean, they are all professionals.
Yeah.
And if they come up with that same theory, I think that would be just a good insurance policy, just to whack a few tickets in that area.
Now, I think it's good as well, because you got to remember sometimes the judges don't really pay too much attention to the eyes and go on like the head position.
Yeah.
With it being tilted up as well.
Yeah. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Dean, obviously you haven't been with us in previous streams. So what do you think? Let's just hear him what he got to say, because you're coming up close and runner up from last quite a few weeks. So what do you think happening in here, and what sort of area you think the ball could be?
Yeah, obviously, like I said, I think what's happened, obviously, it's probably happened from a goal kick. And obviously, you can see the player in blues near the sideline. I think he's flicking it on, keeping it into touch, probably onto another player. Obviously, you can't see any other player. But But like you say, I reckon, like you guys have said, it's literally near, as Paul would say, near his nutsack and near his shin. But I don't think it's any higher than the yellow bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Cam, I just sent you a link on the chat, the private chat. If you want to have a look at that, it's an image someone posted on Facebook. It is an old picture, so the judging could go completely different, but it's got a similar feel to this one. If you want to have a quick look at that one.
Okay.
It's
just on that. Just on the private chat there, because it's easier to just paste it on there. If you click the link.
I got it here.
Yeah. Someone posted that on the Facebook, and it's
kind of the
got a
same
similar
angle,
feel.
Oh, I see,
yeah.
To this one.
Yeah.
I mean, he's more. He's not leaning. Well, he's leaning back.
It's a bit zoomed in. It's a bit more. They're both closer together than it is on, like, looking on the.
And it's better viewed. The picture that you're showing now is better viewed because you can see that he's actually jumping up. He's not coming down because obviously his top's like still up, and obviously the playing green's a bit closer, so you can kind of add up how high it is and the distance.
Where would you go on this picture? I would have went here, isn't it?
It's level with his forehead. It's level with his forehead.
I would have gone level with his forehead.
His head's tilted a bit more, so it might be like, say, like a millisecond after this one, if you know what I mean. That's why he's still gone like this, because he was still in that motion, maybe.
Yeah. But with this picture, the dream card, this one, the last one for tonight, I've literally kind of covered all my bases. I've gone in the middle of his legs, to the left of his. But as we look at it, his right leg, but I've gone from left to right of his shin. So I've covered them bases and a little bit near the top on the chair, 19. I've covered a little area around that area as well.
Yeah. I mean, that picture is really old, so I don't know what judges were on that picture, and obviously they change on a weekly basis, so you can't use it exactly, but I think it just gives you a rough, possibly a general idea of how they might, but I wouldn't use it properly though.
Because it was like that picture, it was probably a couple of months ago, where it had, did it say Celtic on the back? Mm-hmm. And it was kind of a little point where it was between a certain letter and a certain letter.
Yeah.
T. Yeah, it was Celtic.
One. Yeah. Everyone remembers the T one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That was a supercar week.
Yeah, I think I was probably about 15 pixels on Y and 10 on X.
Oh.
So
my man Gary has got a good point here. He's saying, first of all, completely different picture. Don't use that as a guide. Because the judging is different now. It's different now too. So obviously it's a lot different now, the judging.
Yeah, so, even if you use the same picture twice in a row, it'll be completely different.
Different area, yeah.
See, the problem is because his eyes are looking to our right, doesn't mean the ball's in that direction, does it?
No.
Because if he has headed it already, then he's still going to be looking that direction. He hasn't looked upwards. So it's not coming. I don't think it's coming down as much. I think it's coming like from the right hand side.
Yeah.
Because otherwise he'd be looking up if it was coming down. So I think it's anywhere from like where that 19 shirt is, from anywhere on the bottom of there to in between his legs.
Yeah.
That sort of direction. Yeah, it's got to be coming from that way, isn't it?
Yeah, I've literally got.
That's a big gap, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's a big area, isn't it?
Yeah,
that box area, yeah, definitely. That is the lowest and the highest.
I've literally gone in between the middle of the 1 and the 9. I haven't gone any further right of that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, from the middle of that shirt, sort of just below the 9. Well, underneath the 9 to left of his leg.
Okay.
You can't go much higher because you don't know if he's actually headed it or he's still waiting for it, if you know what I mean, or flipped it on. If you flipped it on, it's going to go up.
Yeah, because he might be just coming down because obviously as you look at the picture, his right foot, left leg is still up, but his right leg, left leg is like coming down to like land, so he doesn't like break his ankle or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. More like his right leg is going straighter. Yeah.
It's kind of
See,
difficult to say when you're looking at
I would have said the lowest on that would have been level. Like if you drew a line now from where his mouth is, like level across. I can't see it being any lower than that. Lower than his mouth line. There, I drew a line across there, and I can't see the center of the ball being lower.
Yeah,
that low.
Yeah,
I agree with Paul. Yeah,
I agree with the lowest. That can't be that low.
Yeah.
But what if a few of the judges think that he's looking downwards? Because if you draw from like the side of his eye across, it does
look like he's looking down a bit. Yeah.
Okay, I have a question
as well, isn't he?
I have a question for everyone. Where does Boris come from in here in BOTB video?
Boris is an asshole.
Anyway, guys,
maybe it's his brother.
We're gonna
come on, blah blah.
We're gonna do a judging style thing in here. So whoever wants to take part to be a judge today, just say yes in the comment section below. So we're gonna pick 10 random people from the audience here, and we're gonna pick 10 random coordinates. Don't submit your coordinate, please. Just say yes. Just say yes in the comment section. And also, but we got about 115 people watching. So if you could get 115 thumbs up, guys, that would be amazing. All right, so many yeses. Just say as soon as possible, guys, because obviously you have to be quick. There we go. All right, so a lot of yeses there. Brilliant. Okay, so starting with our new guest, Dean. Can you see the comments?
He can't pick himself there.
Okay, can you pick two person from there? Two of them from there, please.
Well, I'll go for a previous winner. I'll go for Specky Mecky.
Specky Mecky. I know the next one you're gonna pick, but yeah, go on.
How do you know? If you know that, can you tell me the lottery numbers for Tuesday? I will go for
1, 3, 4.
I will go for Kev Wilson.
Okay, I'm wrong then. All right, you're not winning lottery. 1, 2, 3.
I was going to go Lily Rose, but Paul's got a habit of choosing her, so I'll let him do that.
Specky Mackey, have you got them, Romaldo?
Yeah.
And I thought you were going to speak Darren. Because you picked Specky, then I thought, okay, you're going to go for Darren.
All the winners. Pick all the winners.
Is that the one who won the Bentley?
Okay, so Specky Mackey and Kev Wilson. All right, you got 2. All right, now, Shan, can you pick two from there, please?
Yeah, Steph DK.
Okay.
And I don't. No, that he didn't. He just wrote breaking news Arsenal FC. I don't know. He didn't say yes. Someone on
Steph and who else? Shan.
Just looking through which one I'm now picked because it's good to spread it around and pick different.
No, it's okay. Just
Harry.
Pick.
Harry.
Harry.
Yeah, I've never picked him.
Okay, is his YouTube name Harry here?
It is on the screen, yeah.
Harry. There you go. Okay.
Harry's the Harry who talks to us on the chat.
Yeah, of course. I know. And next, Romaldo, can you pick 2 from there, please?
Yeah, we'll have a look. Who hasn't been picked today? I'll say Darren Godson.
All right, go ahead. And what's the next one?
Let's have a look here. Linked sauce.
Okay. All right, no problem. You got your 2. Yes, Paul, your turn. Can you pick 2 from there, please?
Right, mate. Shez Fletcher.
Shez Fletcher, yep.
Yeah, and AH.
My man, AH. Yes. Okay, brilliant. AH has been selected and Shez Fletcher. And yes, Steve.
I'll have Stephen Heggie.
Okay.
And Jimmy 2 minutes.
Jimmy 2 minutes.
Did you say give me 2 minutes?
No, Jimmy 2 minutes. I will be back in 2 seconds. I'll be back in a minute. 1 second.
No problem.
Is that why I picked him? Because he'll be back in 2 seconds.
No.
Don't forget to turn your mic off, Steve, when you go toilet.
I've unplugged
Flush
it.
in a minute.
Oh, put your camera off.
Oh man.
It's off.
Okay, so we got 10 people here. Obviously, I don't get to pick anyone because obviously we only can pick 10 people. Right, so guys, those 10 people, can you please submit your coordinates now? Please start submitting your coordinates. And we're waiting for everyone's coordinate. There you go. First two coordinates we got so far. So first one from Spacky Mackey, which is 1520 411. Okay, next one we got from Steph, which is 1404. Looking like the judge's coordinate, yeah.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that is perfect. I'm not saying that, but you know the difference between two coordinates, that's what I'm saying.
But everyone's going to play near Darren's coordinate.
Okay, next we got a HS coordinate, which is very similar. 1405 554. Okay, next one from Shaz Fletcher, which is 1459 506. Next, Harry, 1477 463. One higher. Okay. Cab Wilson, 1411 537. That looks like a hotspot there. Okay.
They're all in the box as well, I think. Oh, no.
Winning coordinate. There you go. Winning coordinate you got there. 15, 13, 53, 496. Oof. I played there, by the way, Darren. Jimmy 2 minutes. Jimmy 2 minutes. Okay, Jimmy 2 minutes. His coordinate is 1480 507. Not bad, actually. Good coordinate. Okay. Leaked source saying 1380 470, one slightly higher. Actually, it's not that high. Not bad. But there, okay. Who's next? Did I take all the coordinates? I got one more left. So that was, who did I miss? Who did I miss?
So it was Specky Mecky, Kev Wilson, Steph DK, Harry, Darren Godson, Leak Sauce, Shez Fletcher, AH, Jimmy 2 minutes.
Harry, you missed, I think.
No, I took Harry's. 1477 I think.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Harry 1477 1477 463 in it. 1477 463. Yeah, I took Harry's one. I missed one of them. Is
Did you
that
do Kev Wilson? Steph DK?
Yeah. Is that to leaked source?
Shez Fletcher?
Shez's coordinate, I think. Yeah.
AH.
Yeah. AH
1405.
1405. Yeah, 554, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whose coordinate I missed?
So it's 1520, 1411, 1404.
Oh, okay, 1411 I missed it.
Kev Wilson.
Is it 1411 537?
Yeah.
Okay, I took that, yeah. Go on.
1477, 1353, 1380, 1459.
1459, 1 second. Yeah.
1480.
Yeah.
1405.
1405. Yeah, I did take all of them.
Have you got 10, Aisha? Maybe.
Yeah, I got 9.
So 1520.
Yeah.
1411.
1411. Yeah.
1404. There's a 1404 and there's a 1405.
Yeah. 1404, 1405 done, yeah.
Yeah. 1477.
Yeah.
1353.
Yeah.
1380.
Yeah.
1459.
1459, yeah.
1480.
Yeah.
1405.
Oh, you got 1405 twice then, isn't it? What's the name of that 1405?
No, there's only one 1405.
Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, we've only got.
5, 6.
Oh, I'm missing. I've only got 9 people here, actually.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, just 9
who's
people.
Missing? Who's missing?
Leaked source. No.
No, leak source, I took it.
Did we not pick 10? Maybe we only picked 9.
No, we picked 2 each, innit?
You didn't pick anyone, though, did you?
No, but we were like 6 people.
Oh, yeah, 2.
Okay. I'll give S. Arif a chance. S. Arif, submit your coordinate. Submit your coordinate, please. I think Steve picked 1. He said, give me 2 minutes, and he went.
Oh, yeah.
You only picked Jimmy 2 minutes.
Just got a happy birthday from Boris Johnson.
Yeah. Okay, there you go. We got S. Arif's coordinate. Just pick S. Arif coordinate. So 550 and then 1403. It's gonna be a very good coordinate, but
Is that inside the
shame
box?
that's judge is not gonna go there. That's the problem. It's a very good coordinate, but judge is gonna go with some next coordinate.
The Y is near 550 mark. You know, everyone's playing in near that 550.
Okay. Have you
All right,
ready?
So are you ready? Yes, go ahead.
Drum roll, please. 1429.
Well, 1 second. Let's let Matt Cannon do the magic. Okay, everything inside it, no problem. I would have taken that out, but I'll still keep it. Go ahead. What's the X?
1429.
1429. 1 second. 14.
Because it's near your coordinates, so you're going to keep it in.
1429, yeah.
503.
Ooh, slightly higher. 503, yeah. Yeah, not bad. I played that coordinate probably. Let me see. 1 second. $14.29 in it, and 503. Yeah.
Yep.
Probably 503. I don't remember. Well, let me see. Let me see. That's like 50 something coordinate. 503. Nope. Okay. No. Five 559. No. Nope, that's 650s.
Okay, if you haven't played that, it might be close.
Okay. All right, that's there, isn't it? So basically, I literally went there, so it's slightly lower. Probably X would be the similar, but the Y is lower. So not bad. So this is the coordinate there, as you can see. So let's just put it on in here first, and then we'll do a Google number generator. So
Google.
Average coordinate. Oh, not just average. Average. X. What was it? 14.
29.
29, and then Y 503. Okay, just keep that one because we're gonna do some average of all the averages at the end, and then let's do some Google number generator. Let's see what Google thinks. Okay, so shall we just pick something from here, as in rather than taking all these coordinates and everything? So what's the most left it could be?
What do you mean? Are the ones we just done now?
No. As in, where do you think the most left it could be, like the closest to this player?
I think the middle of the guy's nuts.
Yeah.
Don't you think it's a bit too low? I mean, too close.
Yeah.
You could get one judge just so that go there.
Well,
so I would
That's
say,
fine.
yeah.
In that case,
Yeah,
1270.
Yeah, I reckon you will.
1270. What's the farthest it could be like? How far can it be?
Underneath the 9, the edge of the 9, but literally that'll be like 1 at the most, like at the right of the 9, like literally where the end of the 9 is going down. But that'll literally be like 1 judge, if any.
In that case, just go middle of the 9. Do you guys agree? 1678. Let's do 1670. 1670. Yes.
Yeah, I think we'll see a judge that far.
What did you say, Paul? Sorry.
I think we'll see at least one of the judges go that sort of area.
Okay. 1270 and 1670. That's like 400 coordinates there.
So it might give you a good one, unless it's all spread. But then,
all right, let's do this. Are you ready, Romaldo?
Yeah. Oh no.
Are you guys ready? Let's do this. 3.
Today's lottery numbers are
2, 1. Let's go. First one, 1497. Not bad.
Maybe I should use this to pick my lottery numbers.
Yeah. 1497. And then 1652. And then 1414. And then 1624 is going to be at the right edge of the socks. Okay, so next one, 1559, 1276, 1272, 1326. More left.
2 more.
1507, 1606. Done?
Yep.
All right, let's do the heights now then.
Remember what the X was now? I mean, the Y.
Yeah. So the highest it could be, do you think up to 400?
I think just below the yellow bar.
Well, like just touching it, the bottom of it.
Yeah, just the underside of it.
Because they could just go straight off the head rather than the eyes, like 1 or 2 of them.
Yeah.
So.
All right, 380 then. 380?
Yeah.
All right, 380. And what's the lowest? One of the judges will go even here, man.
One of the judges might go over them.
Yeah. What's the lowest, do you think?
I can't see it being any lower than the top of the dugout. Where where the bar is on the top of the dugout. I can't see him.
Yeah, the brown bar.
Yeah.
Up
I
to
can't see
here?
it being any lower
650?
than that.
650, the lowest?
Yeah.
650.
Because his eyes aren't looking that way at all, are they? The blue player.
No. All right, let's do this. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. First one, 430. 441. 467. Google telling us it's slightly higher. 535.
Just imagine winning on the Google average and
Imagine
then be like,
making, what's he called? Cluster of those 10 that Google gives us.
and they give a shout out on the video for Google.
Yeah.
I'd like to shout out to Google.
All right, if you go 535.
Yep.
520. 553. 555. Even Google telling us is in 550 there.
500.
524. Look at it.
Oh, it's definitely going to be 500 now.
Anything else?
2 more.
2 more? Any more? I mean, 553. Sorry, 453.
Yeah, I got it. I can see it.
458.
Yeah, that's it.
Got it, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, right. So, let's do this. Let's put this off. Let's see where Google goes. Have we done the average at all?
Yeah.
1 second. Don't say yet. Okay. Now, starting with this. Yeah, what's the average? I mean,
1473.
14. Okay, before you do that, what was the previous one? Let's just put this in here.
14.
29, yeah.
503.
Okay, so what's the Google average now?
1473.
1473.
Yeah.
Yeah.
494.
Mm.
You have to see what it looks like with all the averages.
That's where I'm gonna put my 15 tickets. Those I'm just about to play. Okay, that's that.
So it's telling you, isn't it?
Yeah. And okay, so that's that. And who got the first average? Sean, have you got it? Paul, have you got it? The first
the average
averages from
last week.
Yeah. Yeah, 14, 16.
14, 16, is it the on Tuesday's average, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, 551.
Wait, what
One
was...
second. Let's take Sean's one quickly. Yesterday's one 14, 16, 551, yeah?
Yeah.
Where's Pike?
That's 2.
No, 14, 15, 545.
That was yesterday's, yeah.
That was yesterday's.
Cam, I think the first one was 1469. No, it ain't.
No, I think 1391 and
551.
551.
And 14, 16, 551.
Yeah, that's right.
14, 16.
Yeah, 14, 16, 551. And then you have 13, 91, 551.
Okay.
Okay, so and yesterday's one?
14, 15, 545.
Okay, and what else? Let's just put Google's one in the chat quickly. So
Google, Mr. Google.
Google.
Don't forget to give Google a shout out if you win.
Google's average is X was 1429, and what was the Y again?
494.
494. 494. Okay, and what's the average of all these averages here?
1449.
Let's just make a line 1 second. 1449. Yeah, what's the Y?
535.
It's close to mine. I've got 1459 538.
That could be a winning coordinate, Dean.
I played
I think
that.
you posted the wrong Google average. Google was 1473. 494. Yeah.
Did you say 1473? But what was 1429 then?
That was the 10 averages.
Oh, okay. So sorry. All right, let's just put that in there then. Google's average is X 1473. I never heard of that thing. You never said that. I didn't even put it there, I think. Why was that? What was the Y? 494, yeah?
Yep.
And average average of all the averages is, what's the X?
Of which the everything.
Yeah.
1449.
1449. Y 535, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so final coordinate, obviously, based on average of all the averages, which is, let's just put that in there. I'll just take. Okay, I'll keep that. I'll keep them too. And delete the other ones. Okay. So which is 1459. I mean, sorry, 49. 535. Imagine if that's the winning coordinate.
Well, if it is, I think there'll be a lot of replays. if everybody takes a punt on it, sticks a couple there, there'll be a lot of replays.
Yeah.
Which I'm itching for, Cam, by the way, as you know, with you and the rest of them.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
How many tickets have we done so far, Paul?
Hey?
How many tickets have you done so far?
60. But I'm going to have a couple around. Yeah, I'm going to do another 9, and I'm going to go up the crease in the corner of his knee there, just as like a bit of an insurance policy.
Yeah.
I was going to say, like the average that you've just done is just a little bit close to mine. I had 1459 538.
Yeah.
And if it's the winning one, that'll be a nice Audi RS6.
Oh yeah. All right, let's just officially say goodbye to everyone, and then we'll carry on on the thing. We're gonna stay live. Don't worry until we stay. So thank you so much, guys, for watching our videos. And if you like this content, give us some thumbs up. That'd be great. And consider subscribing if you haven't already. So thank you so much, guys, for watching. Have a good night. Bye bye. All right, let's do this. Okay, so I'm gonna place buy some more tickets for the RS6. What are you guys playing for? RS6?
The trouble is with that RS6, that would be a job to turn that car down, wouldn't it? If I know a lot of people might want the cash alternative, but when you actually see one in the flesh, which I did the other day, they are one hell of a looking car.
Yeah.
I don't play for it, so I got no issue there.
You know the winners
car, power down, can't you? Because it's four-wheel drive.
Yeah. I mean, the winners video, the guy who was still at work. Do you remember that one? He was up in Warminster way, wasn't he? Dorset.
Oh, what?
I remember he was. Yeah, and he had the RS6 there. I mean, what a car that is! But the cash alternative is about 90 grand, isn't it? On that.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
Welcome back, Father Steve.
Sorry about that, sir.
Not a problem.
But that was a long one tonight, mate.
No, it's all something else there, mate.
You need to eat some prunes.
I'll eat brown flakes, mate. That clears you. And this.
Drink some prune juice. Yeah.
What's that? Beetroot juice, is it?
That's to wash down the prunes.
Yeah. There's no wrong with beetroot. That's good for you. Well, what have I missed, Tim?
Everything.
Yeah, you were going to say that, Paul.
Yeah, Paul, at the moment, the cash alternative on the Audi RS6 is 126,000.
Is it? How much is that?
Yeah, 126,000 alternative.
That's with the thing, 50k.
Oh, it's with the 50k.
Yeah.
Ah, right. Okay.
Well, the car's 93 grand on its own.
No, because cash alternative is less in it. So
you don't pay the VAT.
Yeah, retail price is £95,440 on that. But obviously, because of the 70,000.
You're being too bloody clever here, mate.
No, it's because I've got it in front of me on my phone. I'm not that smart.
See how Google's good for, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always good. But the Audi RS6 is a beast. It really is. And obviously, you can go for the option of bumping it up to, I think, 190.
Was that the Warsprung version?
Yeah, so standard is 155. Then you've got two options of 174 or 190 miles per hour. So,
you can't, 155 is fast enough, isn't it? Really, it's
you can't do it in England unless you go to like Germany and go on the autobahn and just give hell for leather, really.
Yeah, then I'll get bloody blowout halfway down the road or something.
Because you had the guy that had the collection a couple of weeks ago. I think his name's Jason, but he had his, and obviously he done his spec with the carbon fiber, and with that he spent his 10 grand. Well, from the 20 grand, he spent 10 grand on that as well.
Quite easily.
Yeah, and obviously if he wanted the ceramic brakes and to bump it up, like I say, for the 190 mile per hour option, that would have been another 10k. So that 20 grand would have been nothing.
Exactly.
In the end,
I looked at doing the Range Rover Sport HSD. I mean, that was stupid amount of prices in there for certain things.
Well, that's what I mean. Though, if like, obviously, God forbid, if you had to have like a new tyre, they're like God knows how much. So,
sort of 200 quid a corner, aren't they?
Yeah. So I'm quite lucky because I live up.
That's the thing with the Euroso, isn't it? If you ever had anything go wrong with that, if you kept it and you had a light come on dash and that, I mean, just for him to open the bonnet, you're probably looking at, oh, mate, it'd just be horrendous.
The only car that I go for that I wouldn't actually have. I would actually go for the cash alternative, the Lamborghini.
That's what the 50k is for, so you can run it for a year.
Not with my heavy foot. Not with my heavy foot.
I mean, my insurance for the Range Rover Sport is 1,600 a year.
That's not too bad.
What have you been done for drink driving or something?
Never been done for nothing, mate.
Why is it so much then?
They got to catch you first, Paul.
I've no idea. That was, I can't remember what.
Why is it so much?
I've no idea, Paul. I mean, that's everything I put in, whether it's me address or I don't know. I haven't, and that's without anyone being on there. That's just me as a named driver, nobody else.
Can you park on the driveway or out on the road?
No, I've got a street parking. See.
Yeah, that would make a difference if you had your own driveway. I think that does make a difference.
Plus, I do days and nights. So the cars, it says it's a car parked here at night. Yes and no. So it's quite a hard one.
If it was just a 2-wheel drive, you get lower insurance. Because it's a 4-wheel drive, it's like £500, isn't it?
And that's with £250 excess.
Yeah.
It just seems hell of a lot of money for someone. I'm like you in the 50 club, and I just think 1,600 quid to insure a car. It just seems ridiculous money.
How many miles do you do a year, though?
Did you check insurance for a Urus?
I didn't. I did the. I mean, what other one? Was it, the BMW 340. That was even more. That was even more than the Range Rover.
That's mad.
That was 2,000 something.
Because obviously, last year I had to renew my car insurance, but obviously I managed to get what was it? I think it was about 125, 130 to round it off. But I just said that I don't drive as many miles as I do now because obviously I'm a bus driver, so I have a bus pass. So I can just get the bus to and from work.
Yeah.
So they all tallied it
They'll
up.
be brought up with them soon.
So yeah.
Yeah.
That's bumping it down a bit.
Yeah. That was put down. I put that down as 12,000 miles a year, which I wouldn't use, but
yeah,
I'd rather go above it than under it.
Yeah, I suppose so.
But we'll see.
You never know.
Compare the market, so it might be different.
Nice problem to have, Steve, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like you in now, that's 70k. So they pay, I think, 1,500 for the insurance on that price car.
Towards
it. It depends a lot on your area as well, where you live. So
yeah, I mean, I'm in an area that's not the best in the country. Well, not the best in my area anyway. But it's not now. It's just a name that was given years ago. And it sticks, If it's a rough area and it's changed, but still got that name, nothing gets changed.
It can't be as bad as Luton, Steve.
No, I agree with that
one, but yeah,
yeah, nothing's as bad
it's
as
like
Luton.
Beirut on the weekend around here. But the problem is because the parking's so dire. I mean, we've got spaces for 6 cars outside my house, and there's about 20 cars. So it's first comes, first served job.
That must be a real battle every day.
It's not too bad. It's the weekend's the worst one, mate, because everyone's home.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? I park on the road, and some park on the grass. And I'm never going to park mine on the grass. Not a bloody new car like that. Stuff that. But they're doing our area up. They're taking the garages down and putting proper parking spots, digging the road up, making bigger spots. So hopefully it might work out right. But I might try it with a different address and see what happens. That's beside the point.
What, you're going to tell them you live in Buckingham Palace or something?
I'll tell them I live in the middle of Devon, where it's quiet.
Oh, shit.
Be interesting to do that just to see what they come back as a quote. You put that, get your postcode for Buckingham Palace, and then just see what it is.
Centre of London or something.
Well, that is, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is the centre point of London.
I mean, if you put something like Mayfair or Park Lane or something like that, then yeah.
Yeah, I wonder how much the Queen's insurance is on her Range Rovers. Even though she can't drive. She only person that never has to take a driving test, but she's got a license.
The same as my dad. I mean, my dad never took a car test in his life, but he drove a car.
I'm done, guys.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you think?
You missed the spot.
Everywhere.
You missed the spot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need to fill in the gaps.
Do you know what, Cam? the impressive bit. When you look at it like that, you think, I've nailed it. I've covered all bases there. But as soon as you put it on the high res and you expand it again, look at all the gaps.
It's crap, doesn't it?
I know.
There's more gaps than the DT bag's got.
Nah, but the thing is,
Crazy though, isn't it?
each ticket is doubled. So, you know, here you got 10 tickets. Look, no gap. Like this. That's like 3-4 tickets, no gap. And each of them has got, they're doubled. Like, you know what I mean? That's like 4 there.
I can't show you mine. Mine's embarrassing.
Mine's roughly around the same area. But like I say,
everywhere, mate. I've gone sundown between the letter F. I've gone everywhere.
But when you see it like that, it just shows to us all how hard it is when you the amount of gaps there. Now, what's that? 100 tickets, Cam, in total.
What if they increase the size of the picture? You know, like the pixels.
Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, is that 30 tickets in total?
No, it's only about 25, Paul.
I was thinking of Steve.
Hey, what's going on?
You've done 100, haven't you, Steve?
Joking, isn't you? I've done about 20, 25 max.
I've done 1.
Is that the maximum you played, Steve? 25?
On this one so far, yeah. But
no, in just general.
No, I don't do that. Between 20 and 30, if I can get away with it. Depends how much credit I've got.
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it?
I'm doing the wife's now, and she's chosen a different car now, and I'm getting a bit worried about it. It does look a nice car, but I don't know if it'll suit her or not. She's gone for the BMW 128 Ti.
What car do you normally play for, Dean?
I've got a variety. Obviously, with my name, Dean GTR, I'll go for the Nissan GTR 35 and the Litchfield.
Yeah.
The Mustang, Mercedes C63, all the Audi RSs from 7, 6, and the new one, the 4, and the 3. And the not the Audi, the R34 Skyline as well.
Oh yeah, old school. Old school, yeah, I like them.
And it's a shame. They took off. I know it was a while ago, but they took off the Jeep Trackhawk, the one that's got the Hellcat engine in.
Oh, it's huge, isn't it?
Yeah,
yeah.
But obviously with that, you wouldn't do many miles with that anyway. So.
Street Hawk.
Yeah, the Street Hawk. I watch it on YouTube, and obviously with the Americans that have them, and they even bump the brake horsepower up, and they just fly. They really do.
I mean, they had a top speed of about 180 mile an hour.
Yeah.
What's his name?
It's unbelievable.
That Hennessy guy got hold of one, and I think it was just over 1,000 brake horsepower.
What is?
Oh, wow. The Jeep Trackhawk, I think Hennessy, the guy that tunes them up, I think he got a hold of a Mustang as well, and he bumped that up to about 1,000 brake horsepower.
Oh, okay.
You try and show that one then.
It's just a shame that they got rid of that Mustang Mach 1 on the midweek as well. It would have been nice if they kept it on there.
Email them, mate. They might bring it back in.
I don't know if, was that limited edition though, that car? Or
yeah,
I
think it was just a one-off really. Because I did email them about it saying, "Oh, could they keep it on?" But they didn't get no reply.
That would be a good investment, that car, because that would just go up in value.
Oh yeah, definitely. Because I like the old version Mustangs as well. Funny enough, I was watching John Wick, and obviously you had the 1969 Mustang in that one, the first John Wick, and that looks really nice. That's a classic. That'll keep its price and even go up.
To certain cars as well, don't they? Certain cars in their value goes up.
Yeah, definitely.
Certain cars. Not our car driving.
That's what. If I won the lottery, when I win the lottery, positive thinking, that would be my theme. I'd like go old school, new school.
Yeah.
I said I'd have all
It's someone in Europe won that lottery, 185 million.
In France, yeah.
Was it in France?
Yeah, France it was. Yeah, one of the guys.
Whoa.
What would you do if you win that amount of money?
Run down the street naked.
I'd set up a rival BOTB competition. That's what I
What
would
would you
do.
call it? What would you call? What would be the business name?
I don't know. Dreamcast something.
KPTV.
What's that?
Cam and Paul TV.
Well, there you go.
Oh, he's got a partnership with you now, Paul.
Yeah, and I would do it just to rival BOTB because I think more competition is good for the buying customer.
You think about so you've got 150 cars. They don't buy them cars, do they? They haven't got any of them.
No.
So they've got the money behind them to pay
We
for.
can open it now.
whatever it
If we
is.
want to, we can open a company now, literally now. It's all about marketing. It's all about
Of course,
promotion.
it is. Yeah.
That's where your
And we
money.
started, 20 odd years ago now.
I mean, we're
How
seeing
is-
it with spot price, aren't we? They're just
No,
starting
but
up.
they're not advertising at all. The only
No, but they'll get there, won't they? In the
Yeah.
end,
the
it'll
only
just take a
source
long
of
time.
advertising is me at the moment. Nothing else. Just me. That's all they got. They got me.
Yeah.
And any shares, like people
Yeah.
sharing them
Yeah.
on
What's
Facebook.
it called?
And,
I would straight away, if I win 175 million, I'll straight away go ahead and buy 500 houses. Boom. 5 million. £5 million a month. That's it. You're sorted for life. Buy a Ferrari.
spot the ball competition for houses, yeah.
Yeah. 500 houses and rent them all out. That's it. Live in a studio flat like a thing. And done.
What was that? I mean, 175 million. You would get.
The interest alone is
Don't you-
amazing.
Yeah, I mean, you could buy something and then think, well, I want that back now.
Unless you're really, really stupid and then just go and spend it on God knows what, like 20 million in
Scratch
yacht.
cards, spend it all on scratch cards.
I know. So-
Well, you'd be able to buy 100 Euros tickets every week, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Not gonna win.
There's no point in buying a Euros when you can have a bit of fun and play to win it every week.
Exactly. Imagine that. You can just go on here and 100 tickets every day, every week.
Well, you could do 100 tickets across all three comps, couldn't you?
That's what
It's
Paul
like
said. Paul, is that true?
What's that, mate? Paul will be playing BLTV. Yeah, got to be in it to win it. A bit of fun, isn't it?
No, but if you're a competitor, if you open your own competition, you'll still be playing BOTV.
Yeah.
Well, not, yeah.
Oh, man. What, did Sean fall asleep? Sean?
No,
I
I'm
bet
just.
Nah, BOTB said BOTB there was a secret mission we got here. BOTB said if you fall asleep, you're not gonna win.
His battery's due to run out any minute.
Mute your mic.
No, I've got enough battery at home.
He's got something on his echoing again.
But if you opened up the rival thing, who would be the presenter?
For a fact, guys. 1 second.
Who would be the presenter? Who would you get to be the presenter?
Jenna,
Uh,
nice bikini.
yeah, have to be someone quite glamorous and bit.
I think you could wear like the female version of a mankini.
You don't want Borat.
No. Okay,
I mean,
Boris.
what you could do with, I mean, I've been thinking about it. What you could do with is you could have like still the gold, silver, and bronze cars, right? So, like, obviously, all the top of the range cars are in the gold, but all those tickets in the gold section would be say £2, and then in the silver section 1.50, and in the bronze every car's £1. But they're worth different values. So, like in the gold section, could be cars worth from 100 to 150k or 200k, and do it like that. But every ticket's the same price.
What if every car the ticket's the same price, but the cash that you get with the car bumps up to the high. So that if you go for the most expensive car, you only get the car plus whatever, like 10k or something. And then like if you go for the cheapest car, you'll get the car plus whatever it is to make it up to the value.
Make up a difference.
Yeah.
Make up a difference. Yeah.
So then all tickets at the same price.
Yeah.
Because then you'll get to do the lower price. Because they'll get the card and you still have money on top, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like in the bronze, you could have obviously up to say, I don't know, 50k, something like that. But every ticket's £1, and then people will probably play more for the car they'd actually want. And then if the cash is made up to the top value car, so if someone younger, say, who's worried about insurance, play for a Fiesta, and the top car in that section is, I don't know, just say like a 4x4 Volvo or something, 50 grand, they would get the Fiesta and say 32 grand on top. Do it like that.
Pay the insurance and so forth, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because I think
50k on though, or will they change it next year?
What's that? Sorry, mate, I didn't hear you properly.
Oh, sorry. You know, obviously what they're doing now is obviously the car with 50 grand plus the 20 grand. Do you reckon they're going to stop that next year or carry it on?
Well, they've got to be careful now, because like Cam said, if they take away all that now and put all the tickets, like for midweek, especially up to full price, people aren't going to want to pay it now, because we've been spoiled, really, haven't we?
I watched. Have you ever watched those in the headlight videos? Or other videos advertised? Usually they'll go, for a limited time you can get the 50k. But on the last one I watched, he just says and 50k. He never said like it was a limited time or anything. So
what was that one with the was it the G-Wagon?
Yeah.
I saw that. I noticed that as well.
So I don't know if it just means that it's a permanent now, or he's just said it like that because it's for a couple of weeks or what. So
if they drop the 50k now, right, and all the tickets, because I mean, even like all the tickets are cheaper price at the minute. Like the Euros is only £5 something, isn't it? If they put it all up as it was before, you're going to look at it and think, you just ain't going to want to pay that.
Well, they have decreased the ticket price from what it used to be a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, midweek is literally half, isn't it?
So much is yours normally then?
Normally the Euros is £8 a ticket, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like £8.45 if you don't play over 10.
Yeah. At the moment it's £5, isn't it? £5, 5p or something.
£5.10, isn't it? Yeah.
So I think they've shot it on a, like, marketing wise. I think they shot themselves in the foot a bit by running this for so long. Now, they could just be selling so many tickets now that they don't really care. And like, more now. But that's why it's more unlikely that they're going to drop the plus 50k.
The problem is, I think what they're doing now is because they've dropped the Euros by £3 something, and people are on the 50k's there. People are going to go for the Euros and take the cash alternative, and they're still in the money, aren't they? Because they've not lost nothing.
Plus, if you look at the past few winners, the people haven't been winning the Euros because people have been playing a lot of tickets on the cheaper cars. So they're not. So even if they win, the total value is probably less than when they gave away a Euros before, if you know what I mean. Because people are playing for these cheaper cars with the 50k on top.
I mean, BOTB, what they want is they want people to have the car, don't they? Because it's better advertising for them. If everybody just took the cash,
people keep saying it's a scam, don't they? It's a scam. No one's getting it. And there's no proof because take cash.
It gets in all the local rags, doesn't it? You know, the local newspapers makes it the news. Whoever it is who wins, wherever you live, generally gets you know, in the newspaper or whatever. And obviously they post it online, the collection of the car and all that. Well, they don't get that if you take everyone takes the cash.
So who contacts the news people then? Is it BOTB or
BOTB? Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, I expect they've got communication.
If you sometimes watch the videos where they're surprised, you see like extra camera people there. Yeah. So they must have contacted them when they were going to surprise them.
But
I mean, winning a Lamborghini is quite a big deal.
You're talking about media.
Yeah.
No, I think it's up to you if you want to come on the media. Obviously, you're going to come on YouTube on the BOTB website. But for your media or your local newspaper, I think I think that's entirely up to you if you want to come on it. Or
You don't have to have it there,
I'm
do
not sure
you?
if BOTV have put that in you now.
It's in
It
terms
must be
you've
in your
got
terms
to.
and conditions.
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah, everybody has their famous their 15 minutes, don't they? Make the most of it, especially if it's
Yeah.
allowed to come back.
Famous for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's quite a story, really, when you think about it. I mean, just say, for instance, you played 20 quid's worth of tickets. You bought €4 or €5 tickets, and you won it. I mean, that's quite a story, isn't it?
What especially one ticket too? One ticket.
Yeah. Well, I'm 43, and when I was obviously like all of us when we were little boys, we all had our favourite cars on a poster on the wall, and Lamborghini Diablo was my first one. That was my first, and I've always wanted one, but like, the job that I've got, I could never afford one. To win one would be just over the moon. So
it's just a bonus, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Mine was a contest.
I can't see why you can't do this competition without the judges, but do it as the old football pools used to be. You know where the ball is. You get it in the middle, you win.
Yeah, that's what my friend used to do in paper. Yeah,
but this isn't spot the ball, is it? Because we don't choose it; they choose it.
No. It's guessing where the judges are going to end up. The average. That's what you're guessing.
It literally is luck. It is literally just luck.
Yeah.
I mean, they could grab a picture where there was never a ball to begin with anyway, and be like, "Where's the ball?"
Yeah.
I mean, that ball could be over his bloody shoulder somewhere. You know what I mean? It's one of them things, isn't it?
Yeah.
But to say it's spot the ball when it's not actually knowing, I mean, it would be nice to show you where the ball is and where the judges have put it.
You mean afterwards?
Yeah, so then you know if you was on the right line. I mean, if it's like, say they put it where the...
Just imagine how many comments there would be in that video, though. If
God, they'd be ripped apart, wouldn't they? Imagine if they put the ball on that bloke's right leg as you look at it, but it's where the 19 is, you'd be a bit pissed off, wouldn't you? Knowing that you was on the right line, but they put it somewhere different. And then to like 10 people go, well, oh, we'll put it there. And it could be miles away. I mean, but you'll never know because they're never going to show you, are they?
Yeah, that's what I've noticed a couple of weeks where I've done the cluster of the average where Cam and you guys have done. I've done a cluster for myself, but then obviously I've gone with my gut, or left a bit or right a bit. And then when they judge it, I've noticed that when they've done their coordinate, it's where I've done less tickets than instead of the big cluster.
The cluster, yeah.
It just makes you think sometimes.
Well, when I was runner-up, I did the average and did it around there, and that's where I got my runners-up. I always kind of go roughly where I do a couple of the averages, and then just go around an area around that to where you think it could be.
Yeah, I try not to overthink it sometimes. I think the one,
that's the trouble.
The one that I won a couple of weeks ago,
just screw your head in, wouldn't it? You'll be buying tickets left, right, centre. I mean, when I first saw it,
£105 a couple of weeks ago, I didn't overthink it. I thought, right, just go there, and that was it. And I just left it, and it was like closer than usual. So I think that's what I'm going to start doing now, is just not overthink it.
I've still only played one ticket on this one.
Yeah, when I first saw this picture, I told Sean, I went down between. See where that F is on the screen, on the board at the back.
Yeah,
I went down around that area the first ticket I did because I thought he was looking down.
Yeah, when you zoom in, it does look like he's like.
Yeah, so I went from there down towards the coach and then up from there, and it was because I told you, Shandon, I did 2 tickets around that area. So I can find out where I put them. Right.
My free ticket, I put right between the guy's legs. On my free ticket.
I don't know if you can see it.
The crouch area. You mean Paul, the crouch area?
That's where I've done mine.
Yeah.
What's he doing?
Yeah.
Near the 19, yeah. So you've covered, Dean's covered particularly all the area, further right and further left.
So what do you do? Like clumps of 10 or something like that? Tickets? Or...
Yeah, I've literally done 40 tickets altogether. So I've done, like I say, I've done. I think it was 5 for the Lambo. Then the rest were for the Audis, the Mercs, and the Nissan GTRs and the 34. So I've literally gone 10 there, 15 in the middle where the big cluster is. Then I've done 10 over there or whatever it is. So
to be honest, I don't really like this picture. This one that's on at the moment.
sometimes pictures can look easy, but then they're not. But
I've only got one so far.
The easy. I mean, like you said, Dean, the easy pictures are the ones that are the hardest.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you overthink them, you keep looking at it.
Yeah.
It's like
and it just makes it.
It's like next week's one for the midweek one. Obviously, with that one, it looks a bit easy, but it's just like the height wise and the angle of where he's coming down to chest it.
Yeah.
So
because with that one,
go on.
With that midweek, we're only concentrating on the one player because the other player is just too far. He's not really doing anything. Only we can do with him is just how high he's looking, but it's mostly on focus on that one player. That's it.
I mean, you usually seem to get one of the axes like right, but then the other one is just wrong. Every time. It's like,
well, my first coordinate was 1861-901.
Was that midweek?
Oh, this one.
This one.
That's my first one I did.
A winning coordinate.
Have you ever looked at that? 1861-901.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm trying to remember what my dream ticket was for this one.
Well, that was my free ticket.
I don't know if I should just keep it one ticket. Yeah.
My dream ticket was for the.
No, you got to play 2 tickets, Ronaldo.
No, I'll play one.
Then if it'll
be a runner-up. It'll be a competition then. Playoff. Guaranteed.
Yeah, definitely.
Plus the Winnebago as well for a laugh.
Although I think I've gone a bit high, I think, to be honest.
Do you take the money option for that, or have you got a CPC license?
I took your cash on delivery on that one.
Yeah, I was going to say.
I couldn't park around here anyway. Christ. 18.
Where are you from, Dean?
I'm from Epsom, Surrey. You know where they do Epsom, the Derby, the Epsom Derby racehorsing?
Yeah.
Horse racing, yeah. Where are you from, Surrey? Guildford, near that end.
That's probably about 15 miles away from there. It's Epsom.
Yeah, got you. So you drive the London buses?
I drive around Croydon.
Croydon, Croydon.
Croydon, Mitcham area. It's not too bad. Well, it's a bit of a rough estate, but
Mitcham,
I just stay in the bus. It's not too bad. I've been doing that for 3 years now, so it's got a roof over my head and keep my boys, my other half contained.
Yeah, that's what it's about. Yeah.
That's what we need, mate, isn't it? That's what we need.
And enough money for your tickets each week.
Oh yeah, definitely. I always put some money aside. Obviously, I won that 1,500 couple of weeks back, so that's kept me afloat with the tickets. So
that's fair play.
Yeah, it's not too bad. So I've put some aside as well for a rainy day. So which it has been doing day to day.
Still cheaper than going out on a piss, though, isn't it?
I'm teetotal. I don't drink anymore. I haven't drunk since my youngest was born, which was just over 4 years ago.
Fair play, mate. Fair play.
Especially now.
That's 3 of us here then who don't drink.
That's good. But like obviously when I used to drink, I could get a pint for about £2, £2.15. Now it's like £6.
Yeah, it's not worth it now, is it?
So then that's why you're getting everybody going to like Tesco's, Aldi, Sainsbury's and all them, getting like big old cans for like £18 or something like that. So yeah, I don't enjoy drinking anymore. It's like obviously when I did go out, you just had all the idiots trying to pick a fight, and it's like, you just ruined my day. So,
well, the thing is as well, what you do for a living as well, you lose your license, you lose your livelihood, don't you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and they do breathalyzing tests every 6 weeks.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you should. So you should.
And obviously they do drugs, obviously, because you do get a couple of people that smoke the old, you know what. So
Puff the Magic Dragon.
yeah, the old Bob Marley style.
Yeah, we've all done it.
I haven't. I'm boring, man. I've had friends that used to do it, but I just.
That's my first time since about August.
I don't smoke.
I live.
I don't smoke. I don't drink.
I live near Glastonbury Festival. You can smell it.
Get high from the fume from that.
Paul, how far is it Glastonbury from you?
Well, the actual site in Pilton, I'm about, as a crow flies, about 10 mile. I can hear it. We can hear it. If we see all the lights where we live, and we can hear it when the festival's going.
Did they do
I mean,
it's awesome.
You want, mate?
Did they do? They didn't do
the person who owns that land.
No, because of COVID, they cancelled it this year, and next year they still don't know whether it's going to go ahead or not because of COVID.
You could always drive around with your van with your volume full blast, Paul.
Yeah, I could do, mate. Yeah, sell a bit of weed and shit.
Oh, you're on stage yourself, weren't you? Your stage is your transit. You got the pyramid stand and you got the transit stand.
If I win a transit on here, though, that's the first thing I'll do. Sort out the sound system. I can't bear it. The stop. My other one, I'll flog it. I'll rip all the guts out of that, all the stereo stuff, and I'll put it in the new one.
Just buy it. Just send it to me, mate. Don't need to sell it. You got enough money there. I mean, don't need more.
Might be too fast for you, mate.
Father, I need one.
I've got a Citroen C1, mate. They're powerful as hell. I might get 80 miles an hour if I can.
An hour and a half left.
If by the summer, none of us have still won this game, we'll have to all meet up.
Yeah, we should.
See if COVID's under control.
If you want,
he'll fled the country if he's won. That's why. He's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I did mention this to Cam about next year if things get back to normal and there's no lockdown and you can meet anybody you want. We should organise a get together. The Smart Devils tour.
We'll have to meet somewhere central, like the NEC in Birmingham, something like that, which is pretty central, isn't it, for where most of us live? Unless I know there's a couple of guys up in Scotland, which would be a bit off-piste.
Obviously, India and so forth like that.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it'll take me to Birmingham about an hour and a half. Yeah, an hour and a half
to
Birmingham.
Yeah, so 2 hour drive.
Cam, what have you got on your nose?
2 hour.
Yeah, it's about 2 hour drive from India.
Yeah,
what about
so
you,
neutral.
I do a bit of a practice because my nose is a bit too wide, so I try to make it a bit more sharp and all that.
So what you say? Okay.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell, you're having plastic surgery now.
North.
That's what he's going to do with his winnings then, isn't it? A nose job.
Yeah, nose job.
Ronaldo's further north. He's further north from me.
How long would it take you to get to the NEC, Ronaldo?
I don't even know what NEC is. NEC.
Birmingham. It's a bit like the equivalent to the O2, but in Birmingham.
Yeah. Exhibition centre.
National Exhibition Centre.
Where they used to have all the Car Fest shows and all that.
Yeah.
It's 101 miles away from me, so that would probably take me
about
2 hours.
Just under 2 hours.
Yeah, it's 2 hours for me from here, Somerset. So it's pretty central, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's central for everybody to meet up. That would be good. We can decide that. Cam can decide that. If everything's all well to go ahead, we could do that. Organize someone to everyone to meet in the centre.
As soon as Boris Anku tells us we can go out and meet up and all that. Yes, I'm up for it.
You should just invite Boris, yeah. Invite Boris, he could come do some judging.
And then we could do a video. We could do a vlogs on that, of our tour. That would be good.
Someone in the chat kept banging on about Boris in the chat.
Yeah.
I think they were in the wrong stream somehow.
Yeah.
I got an happy birthday from him when Cam was doing the average. So.
Oh yeah, Boris give it. It must be somebody else gone on a stream because it recommends the channel sometimes. You know, when you're on YouTube, and he just came on.
Good
But
work,
I think hopefully the lockdown's lifted soon. So
how confident are you on this picture?
Have you just read? You just read Hasan Khan's
75%. Ronaldo, I think I'm 80% confident on this picture.
You said you're sure it's a nose job you want and not a blow job.
I'm about as confident as anything on this one.
Just positive thinking. We'll get there soon.
I might just keep it as one
new cars, and we can all meet up, like you say. Go for a nice car.
We're never gonna win this, man. I think sometimes I'm spending all that money.
That's why I've just put one ticket so far on this one. I don't know. I'm not 100% on this picture, so that's why I've only got one so far.
Yeah, but you'll play more than that, surely.
Now I'm thinking about it. I don't know yet.
Or you're going to be one of these people that ruin it for everybody else because you'll hit the winning coordinate with one ticket and it just completely
and win.
messes it up for everybody else.
What is it for, Romaldo? What car is it for?
The GTR, the Litchfield one.
Yeah.
What car you guys are playing for? Let me know in the comment below. Well, it's not official live yet. Live.
You know, this week I played for a variety of vehicles like Dean does. It's because of them flash sales. I played the A45 Merc.
Did someone get like 12 closest cars or something? I think
13, wasn't it?
Yeah.
One of the colours was £546, I think it was.
Yeah.
Which was nice.
Just having one on every single car in the dream, though, because there's a lot more cars in there. You're getting close to
I wish I could buy some more tickets.
Well, how many have you played? Have you played 100?
Yeah. I wish I could buy 5 more tickets. Oh man, look.
Maybe you should play one where I've played my only one ticket, so it'll go to the thing if it if it gets.
Give me £100, can you get 5 of mine?
Why don't you use your wife's account down?
Oh, the new Super Drive's out, isn't it? Have you played that yet? I haven't had one.
Yeah.
No, I haven't played it.
Yeah, done mine.
So, Cam, where would you play if you could do another 5 tickets? Then where would you play them? You're obviously thinking about an area that you
say that might just be a winning coordinate.
Yeah, why not? You know, we won't play there. Honest.
If I get to play 5 more tickets, I would play literally at the edge of that right.
Right, everyone play there right now.
There, that's where I would play. That's where I would go. Just I don't know. I'll just have a feeling that, like, I can imagine that circle.
Should I play one there? Should I play like 2 there?
Don't, bro. Look at the cars.
You can't play anyway.
Hanging cars, man. Audi RS6, 10 tickets, 5 tickets.
I'll be back in a minute.
And
I'll also have to go play that spot now.
15 for RS6, 37, and again for the range. And then A45S, 10 ticket. And then Porsche Macan GT, even though I hate that car, but I played 10 tickets. And then
I don't like it either.
C63S, 12 tickets, 1 ticket.
If it was the Cayman GTS or whatever it's called, yeah, I like that one, but not the Macan.
No,
Cam, why don't you use your wife's account to put them 5 tickets there?
No, she messed it up.
She'll kill him.
I had the winning coordinate, Dean, and she was like, she never interfere. Like, she never want to know what I'm doing because she's always pissed with me about.
Why do you get your dog to play there?
And that day, I was coming up. I came up with my center coordinate, and it was like, I still remember it, 1478. 380 or something like that. That was the coordinate I picked, and She was like, "Oh, I think it might be just. It looks like it's there because I put it up in my big 65-inch TV, and the picture was massive, and I was just working with the ruler and everything. And she goes like, "Oh, I think it's not gonna be there." And I took it off and played wherever she said, and that was the winning coordinate. Winning coordinate.
Get your dog to play. Get your cat to play. Get your parrot to play. You know, 100 tickets each.
Basically, other people, I don't know why other people can't be lucky for me, but I am lucky for other persons. I've noticed.
I won yet.
Me neither.
Yeah, but you need to go in the spot he just showed you. You need to go in the spot he just showed you.
I'm just looking on now. Hang on.
I never. If I play for somebody, because last time my uncle told me, okay, he used to hate BOTB, and you know when I won the lifestyle, he goes, let's play for your ticket.
So he said the right of the red strips on the sock, yeah.
He goes, okay, pick a coordinate for me, okay. And he said, oh, I will buy the Euros ticket, just one ticket. I said, why don't you play two? I said, nah, just one ticket. And I picked it. I wasn't runner up. I was 2 pixels away, and my own tickets were like 100 pixels away on Supercar Week.
Is anyone actually playing that spot?
But I'm not lucky for myself.
Is anyone actually playing that spot near the red stripes?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think that's the area where the red stripes.
No, you know how the judges. I can just imagine in my mind like people like Kieran and Hugh probably gonna go here. Some of them will go there. Some of them go there. Some of them go really far away, and it's gonna end up after adjusting all these coordinates. It's gonna be a cluster in here, and it's gonna be that area. Probably that is gonna be the winning.
Should I just put 2 tickets there, doubled up, one doubled up?
You mate, but if you win, I'm gonna get 100%.
I'll move it a pixel upwards, and then it's not.
Then you're not gonna win, then, isn't it?
What spot were you aiming for, Cam?
What is it? Sorry?
What spot were you aiming for?
The red strips on the sock, right at it.
Oh, the top there. Well, I've got 7 tickets now.
Are you going to put 5 a cluster there?
Whoever wins from that coordinate have to give me 10 grand.
Sorry, 10 pounds.
Where's that now? Tell us the coordinate of play there.
£10,000.
Oh, 10,000. Pennies. I'm filled with that.
Half pennies.
Yeah.
Was there ever any currencies like under a penny?
Yeah, half a
Shilling.
I can't remember that age.
Yeah, Steve.
That's too old, isn't it, Steve?
Remember, Steve, when Steve was young, he used to have a dinosaur as a pet. I said that. I think he's gonna be proper offended, but he was alright.
I'll tell you what, Cam, if I win, you're not coming now.
Dinosaur, imagine.
I'll get Paul to video it.
But you know, in the summer there were a lot of RS6 winners. There's only one person who's got the car. You know, that
it was all Audis, wasn't it?
Yeah. Jason was. What Dean just mentioned, Jason guy. He's the only one who's collected an Audi since June, I think. No one else has collected.
He's enjoying it. He's enjoying that Audi RS6. I've seen him on Instagram. He's doing a couple of videos of him.
Guys, remember that guy? What's his name? Roger something. He used to go on Facebook and write stuff about BOTB. He's always used to say, "Oh, it's a scam. Why am I not winning?"
Or that.
Yeah. And then he won. Then he won. Yeah, he won that C43 Mercedes. Even Christian said that on his winning video. He used to be quite vocal on Facebook against BOTB. Have you guys watched that video?
No, I have to watch that.
No. He's the one who always used to go and
play it now.
Stuff about BOTB.
You know what week it is? You should play it.
Huh?
React to it. You should play
it.
I don't think I've seen it.
I want to know if that guy.
I'm still debating whether to play some tickets.
That's another tactic, guys. If you want to win BOTB, go on Facebook and on the BOTB page and write whatever you like in it. Like, oh, I'm not winning this, that. This is a bloody thing. Scam, this, that. And you might just win. Like Roger.
I'm not going to sleep if you're thinking I'm just turned into another room.
He's
So
just
she
playing
checked on my
squad
lad.
and their
Yeah, you're just doing your tickets now, Sham, aren't you?
That guy. That's his collection.
Yeah, I'll
video.
probably go and do my tickets while I'm doing
That's
this.
his winning
Yeah,
video.
so I'm not tired today, so
I want to know if that guy's going to accept the DeLorean or whether he took the cash. Because they've been playing all the Back to the Future movies on TV lately, haven't they?
Yeah.
And every time I
It
see it,
depends on
I'm
how quick you can get the car, isn't it?
I would take the money option. They're not really that reliable.
No, say 40 grand for a car that won't start in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same as the Titanic. The Irish built it or something like that, wasn't it? Because of the certain metal, something like that.
And be all right.
Probably all nicked anyway, the metal.
Just stick a Corvette C8 engine in it, and then you've got a proper car, haven't you?
It's just one problem: the steering's on the left, not the right. The only problem.
And you got to polish it with
88
baby
miles
oil.
an hour, you'll disappear.
That's why I think it's a shame with the Dodge Hellcat. They're only doing left-hand drives. But I have heard that if you paid an extra 40 to 50 grand, you can get it converted to a right-hand drive.
I expect there's a company in this country that would do it for less than that.
Yeah, it would be nice. It's the right side of the Mustang.
Proper way.
Yeah, exactly.
Can you get it in manual or is it all automatic?
What the Hellcat?
Yeah.
I think it's automatic. And
why do you want a manual car, man? What the hell?
Because it's a real car.
What do you mean manual? There's going to be a time that there'll be no manual cars anymore. You have to chill.
You can even get automatic transits now. That's what I'll get. If I win one, I'll get an automatic one because you can roll a fag at the same time when you're driving.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier. Cam knows that.
You can do that in a manual.
I've done a lot of things when I was driving.
You can do a normal car, Paul. Just slow down.
Yeah, just use your knees.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all done it.
Yeah.
Cam, are you staying live till the new picture comes out, or
it all depends on you guys?
Okay.
So I need nearly.
Shall I play some more tickets, or just leave it as
the
one?
Do you want to share?
Put a message about India.
What?
They don't get their pitch until 5:30 in the morning. So it's 12 o'clock here, whatever time over there.
So they don't get it straight away then.
No, it's England time. So if it's midnight
that
here.
way they can send the picture and then you can decide if you want it all in on the next picture instead.
Yeah. I suppose, yeah.
Right.
So it's 12 o'clock all here and then everywhere else is whatever time.
I mean, that makes sense because if they could see it 5 hours before we could, it would be all over the internet now already, wouldn't
it?
Yeah, obviously.
No, I've seen a comment saying someone they don't see it until 5:30 in their time. So it's midnight here in UK.
Where have you been this time?
5:30.
I just said that, Sean.
No, I didn't hear. I knew what you were trying to say. What time? But I didn't hear that what you were saying before.
Hasan can't manual cars are real cars and all that crap. No, man, they're not.
Well, certain cars won't be manual, will they? They're automatic.
Yeah. I must admit, I was always manual mad until my missus has to have an automatic now because she's got a dodgy leg. And after when I drive it, I must admit, it's just pure luxury lazy driving, isn't it?
I used to be a manual man too. Actually, I tell you what, once I went doorstep with my family, and I was driving Insignia, and the clutch was wearing out a little bit. It was proper stiff, and that day probably there was like 3-4 accidents. There was probably a world record of having accident that day, probably in M3, M27, was it A27 or whatever. Throughout the whole journey, if you drive like normally without traffic, it's probably maximum going to take about a couple of hours to get to Luton, and it took me 8 hours. And I was on that traffic, gear 1, gear 2, gear 1, gear 2, gear 1, gear 2. I couldn't be able to walk for like 1 week. My leg was killing it. Like it was that. Since that day, I was like, nah, no more manual. That's it. Allow that.
I mean, the thing is, though, if you've got a car that's rear-wheel drive, like
Yeah.
GTR, something like that sort of power, you want a manual, really. If you want to be able to drift and all the rest of it, and really play with it, you want a manual.
Do you know what, Paul? You know that drifting and playing with it you're talking about. You're gonna do it on the day when you're gonna get the car. After that, you're not gonna do anything, any of that.
Well,
you just keep in your driveway.
Yeah, but you're probably someone like me. I mean, I've had some quick cars in the past, but nothing on that level. Like if I won the GTR, I mean, I'm like Dean. You know, I always sneak in a few tickets on the Litchfield and that. But if I actually won it, can you imagine what it would be like when you first got behind it? A bit cocky and all that. You know, got a bit of a lob on because you, and then you floor it. You floor it, and then you're driving along, and then all of a sudden you see the back wheels in front of you.
Yeah,
it's got so much power. You wouldn't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
Same as when you do the paddles on the on the steering column. The boat said you use them once, and you don't bother after that because you just leave it in auto.
Mm.
And you just drive normally, wouldn't you?
But there's something
down. I can send you the link now. No problem. What's he called? I've got a question for all of you. Probably not going to be relevant to Steve because that time there was no cars. But what was your first car, guys? What was your first car?
Oh, so
First
yeah,
car.
made me laugh.
Mine was Part 1S.
What was your first car?
Toyota twin cam. Do you remember the twin cams?
Yeah.
Was that fastest car or first car?
You know, the first ever car you owned. You bought.
right.
Toyota twin cam.
Huh?
Who?
Steve probably remembers, or Paul or Steve. Twin cams.
Steve
You
would remember.
Mine was a Mark
Corolla.
1 Escort.
Mine was a Ford.
Yeah,
mine was a
Ford
car.
Mark 1 Escort.
So it was nice and cheap.
A Ford Cortina.
What was that? Ford Cortina?
Yeah. 1.6. Beige.
What did that get replaced by? Because I'd love to know what these cars get replaced by. Ford Cortina.
I'll tell you what it is now.
Sierra.
It's
got
couple of cans of beer, mate. Probably.
What were the
It was
Ford
my
Capri?
dad's car.
Ford Capri.
Sappy Capri.
Yeah.
Right. Next question then. What's the fastest car you've ever owned?
Fastest car.
Subaru Impreza.
Owned fastest car. I think the Bentley has to be the Bentley.
Where's it gone? Come Bentley, man.
That was the old Bentley, man. I'm not talking about a brand new Bentley. I had a 57 plate Bentley.
Oh, an old one.
Yeah. Well,
we have to tell you.
That's not actually the fastest. I would say the fastest car I had, the GTI 09 plate Mark 6, and that was remapped to probably stage 3 or something. I'm not sure. It was seriously fast. So fast. And I still can't compare it because I used to have a CLS 55 06 plate, and that was 5.5 liter petrol. I was quite fast. And I had a remapped Jaguar XF 4.2 supercharged. I had that. I was quite fast. And then I used to have a Vogue OC. I'm talking about old cars. I'm not rich, guys. Don't think I'm a rich guy. I'm a 06 plate Vogue, petrol Vogue. That was 4.4 supercharged. So I always used to have like bigger cars, like 4 liter, 5 liter, 4 liter kind of cars. But the biggest was the Bentley. That was 6 liter twin turbo V12.
Mine was a Renault.
Yeah.
What, Clio?
Laguna.
Okay. So what's the fastest speed you ever went? Like fastest you ever drove? What's the top speed?
Well, the quickest car I ever owned was a 350Z that had been messed around with and remapped and had different parts on the engine and that. I brought it off a mechanic, and he reckoned I brought it, and he reckoned it was 500 brake, but I'd never had any proof of that. But I booted it down the M5, and it was 6-speed, and I got to 148 mile an hour in fourth, and I still had 2 gears left. And I'll tell you what, my heart was nearly coming out my chest.
Okay.
And I never pushed it. I never pushed it because even though all the suspension was done and that on it, and it felt all right, I just kept thinking, "Fuck me!" Say I hit a pothole here in a minute.
You did, didn't
Because you can't trust our roads, can you?
No.
No.
Fastest I went 153 mile an hour.
Someone's put that car in, Paul.
The trouble is you start getting a bit disorientated with the road because the lines they're coming at you so quick in that.
Yeah.
That's what I found with it, and I just thought, nah, I'm gonna have a heart attack in a minute. And I got literally, I pulled over in the services, and I got out, and I was quivering, it's like shaking with adrenaline. Yeah, I had such a rush from it. I can see why people do it, but I don't know the full potential of that car. But it was just an absolute animal.
Okay, what was your favorite car, guys? What was the best car you ever had? Not best, not necessarily expensive, but you absolutely used to love that car. And
Renault.
Never sold that car.
Renault Laguna 2-litre RT.
All right, one by one, starting with Steve. Go on.
Renault Laguna 2-litre RT was my best ever car.
Laguna.
I used to clean it every day. It's white.
Oh. Yeah. What about you, Dean?
Mark IV Golf GTI 1.8 turbo, and it was
remapped. Before I go to the next one, what was the question again?
Your favorite car?
Oh yeah, actually initially gone from my head. Yes. What about you, Paul?
I think it has to be. Even though I've had a Porsche Boxer, which was nice, but it was a bit airdressy because it was convertible. The 350Z, because that was the only car that I used to get out of and just sometimes feel ill, but with excitement.
The ladies' car, man.
The Boxster, it was, It was a real pretty one, though.
What about you, Romaldo?
Probably my current one, to be honest.
The Type R.
Yeah.
What about
Honda
you,
Type R. I've had the Honda Type R.
What about you?
Honda Type R. That's what I was gonna say. He said he just had one.
Okay. I'll tell you what. You guys probably gonna laugh. My favorite car, the most favorite. I don't know why, but the most favorite car I ever owned, and I wish I never sold that car. It was this 6 Series 650i. It was 11 plate M Sport. Well, quite old one, 11. But I had it about 3 years ago, back in 2017, 16, 4 years ago. So 650i convertible, white with red interior, red roof, M Sport, and it was also remapped. So nice that car was, because that time 6 Series, I think that was the only car with the massive screen. They didn't used to do those kind of massive, stylish looking cars. So that was my favorite car, man. That was so nice. That car was. I spent a lot of money on this, M Performance kit on the side. I put a lot of things on it, including those Ghost logo that comes out and a lot of things. And then that time, that was the darkest moment of my life. That time, financially, something happened, but obviously I had to sell that car, and that's it.
Still on the road.
It's still on the road, yeah.
Buy it back. Like, sell me it back.
And the funny thing was, I used to have the number plate M3 on it, M3 UAX on a 6 Series. And then I put that number plate on a 5 Series, and everyone needs to take the piss. Like, why you put an M3 number plate on a 5 Series? Let me see if it's still on the road. 1 second. M3 UAX. That was
I know someone who's done that. He's brought a car that his wife was her first car, and it was a Mini, little Mini Clubman, and he tracked it down. And he ended up buying it for his wife for her 50th birthday.
I sold the number
first car she ever owned.
Car with the plate, by the way. So yeah,
there you go. It's still there.
Still there. Now that's the 5 Series, but I just put it on that 5 Series, and then I sold the car with the plate. I said, well, because the last 3 digits doesn't make any sense as in UAX. If you had some kind of name, would have been a very expensive number plate, that because it says M3 and then just say UAX in it. So what car that you ever owned, you absolutely used to hate that car? Like, what's the car that you used to hate so much and you regret still? Why did you buy that car in the first place?
Renault Megane.
What about you, Paul? Is there any car like this? Your mic's mute.
Sorry, mate. Mercedes 180D.
Yeah.
Yeah, I brought it as a runaround. I paid about 1,200 quid for it at the time. I can't remember why I had to, but I was desperate for a car, and someone in our village was selling it, and I brought it, and I just hated every minute of driving it.
Yeah.
I just felt like a farmer in it. Not that there's anything wrong with farmers, but
Yeah.
Come on,
what about you guys?
It was that horrible olive green as well. You know, that like mustardy olive green color.
Oh, God.
Shocking.
What about you guys?
Ford Focus.
Ford Focus.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Dean? Have you got a car like that?
Yeah, it was my third car was a Peugeot 206. It was like just
206 is the worst car you can ever
and
have.
I've got big feet, so you probably know from experience, like the pedals were like the brake and accelerator were
close together, weren't they?
So I was literally there. I was just like revving crap out.
You could heel toe it easier.
Yeah. What about you, Sean?
What was the question again? Sorry. You said
you absolutely hate having, like, you regret still, like, why did you even buy that car?
Oh, Nissan Primera.
What about Almira?
They were the worst ones.
I've got a bit of experience with that worst car I ever had kind of thing, feeling. Starting with second worst, that was a Citroen C4 Grand Picasso. I only bought that car because, as you guys probably know, I've got very less friends, don't have many, and I'm very picky about my friends. And anyway, so that time I had a friend and he had his family, I had my family, and we used to go on like out and about quite a lot. We used to go we've been in almost every single seasides in UK. So we used to go there, stay a couple of nights and this, that. So that was a 7-seater. That's the reason I bought that. And I absolutely love that because of the sitting position. It was cheap. It was a semi-second car. So one after one, first the injector, and then that's something else, then turbo and this and that. So I spend a lot of money. Right, that's one. Number one in the list to be the worst car I ever had. That was a Mercedes CLK 220. It was a coupe version. Basically, I used to drive. Every time I used to go over the hump, I can hear some kind of noise coming. Like, it's like, how do I explain this? Say inside the exhaust pipe, say there is some kind of metal when inside the exhaust pipe, and if you go for it, you can have that rattling a little bit. So it's not those proper rattling. I can hear something. Everything else was absolutely fine. I was so annoyed with that. Someone said, okay, you need to take the pipe out and then do something, and these are suck it through, these are blah, blah, blah. Charged me about £200, still the same. Someone said something else. Oh, it's actually coming from your link bar, that. Change all 4 link bars. Still, that noise was there. And then someone said, change the whole exhaust system. It's actually coming from inside. I can see it. They kept the car for a day. They couldn't find where that noise coming from. So I said, go ahead and change it. Replace with the second-hand one, cost me about £400 and this, that. So I spent a lot of time, and it was still annoying that the day when I was about to sell that car, I was like, oh, you know what? Because I can't think. I don't like things with faults. I can't just take it. I don't know. It's in my brain. Like, always going to be there. The day when I sold it, I was just going to hoover that car out, yeah? Under the seat, some mother F was saving some coins on a plastic pot, and he put it somewhere inside, I don't know, some kind of 3-4 pound coins and some pennies. And that's what was making that noise. And I went for a test drive and everything. And then I was like, oh, sorry. Before I went for the test drive, I was hoovering it. And that's what I found. I said, must be kidding me, right? That can't be that noise, because it went through so many specialist persons. He went to Mercedes. And they were saying, oh, some kind of noise coming from somewhere.
I had a similar issue. Do you know when you buy the wheel nuts for the car, the ones that need special tool?
Yeah.
They come in a little pack, don't they?
Yeah.
And so, in the back underneath, in the boot, you've got the spare wheel.
Yeah.
I had the pack in there, right, and it was fine and everything, no noise. And then one time it just started making a noise, and like every week, and I didn't know what was wrong with it.
Yeah.
Turned out it'd come out of the packet and just rattling around in the wheel, and I always thought it was like a problem with the car all the time. And it's like, I thought it was just an issue with the car, but after a couple of months, I figured out they'd just come out of the packet and they were rattling inside the wheel.
Yeah.
Well, my mate used to work for Honda, and his job was to drive the car up and down the runway to see if there's any faults with it.
Yeah.
When we went around the bend, there was a rattle in the back.
Yeah.
And they actually shut production down there for 2.5 hours to find it. And between the layers of the parcel shelf, there was a bolt.
Yeah.
Rolling around. And because they couldn't see it, they shut production down for 2.5 hours. And the person that put it on there got sacked for it. Because they held up production for 2.5 hours for a screw that was running between the layers of the parcel shelf.
Oh, really?
About less than an hour left to check out any new tickets.
I've done mine now.
I'm done with my 40 tickets. If I'm going to win, I'm going to win. If I'm not, I'm not. So,
how many have you done, Dean?
I've just done 40 tickets. It's 40. More than usual. I usually do 15 to 20, but
yeah. Man, I mean, until you won, you feel like you're never gonna win, innit?
How many is everyone else playing?
How many tickets you guys are playing? Let me know in the comment section below. What about you, Paul? You done 60 so far, so are you just about to tickets?
I had to be fair, I had about 38 quid in credit. So I've done 60, but I might do another 10 in that area that you wish if you'd had a few more tickets.
I was going to buy the super ticket there, 2 super tickets.
You know, transfer you that money.
Yeah. Yeah, so I might chuck a few around his kneecap where you were going to go.
Yeah. I hate that.
How much would you regret it if that comes up that spot?
Yeah.
Cal.
He's played 30. I2T saying 10. Dre, Day saying 12. Hasan Khan 19 exactly. Dean Karen saying 100. Okay. Adrian saying 25. Alker saying 7 for each offer car. Okay. Okay. Brilliant. 5 tickets.
I kept thinking to myself, though, shall I not play many tickets because in case it's a supercar week next week and save me money till then, or shall I just go all out on this one and hope get good credit or whatever for supercar week?
That's the risk, isn't it, Paul?
Yeah, it's a bit of a catch-22, isn't it? Really?
No, it's not worth playing it just to win credit, is it? So.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a plus 50 grand and all that, isn't it? That's what sucks you into it. And to be honest with you, when I first looked at the picture, I didn't think it was that bad. You know, I've always liked the picture, but then, like me and Dean and that were talking about earlier on, I think I've spent too much time looking at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like the more I keep looking at it, the player is it green? The player that in green, I can keep thinking that he's looking further to the right a little bit, but I'm just thinking, no, stop there.
The sock. Is it the sock where Cam was saying?
Yeah, the judges usually use like a vantage point, and I reckon it might be that shirt with number 19 on it. That I reckon they say, all right, the player's headed it, and it's just literally rocketed it off his head, and it's round about that area. But
I mean, the player in green, wherever you put your ticket in and around where we've all been playing, it looks all right.
Yeah.
The battle I've had
anywhere, everywhere
from the guy who's headed it.
Yeah. As I've said, as we've all kind of agreed to, we've obviously gone for the cluster on his shin and some to the left and some up to the right of it, but it's in the judge's hands now, really. So,
are you on tier 2, Paul?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you're gonna get a surprise then.
Well, we're the only county that they've actually split up. Normally, like they'll do the whole area, won't they? But here it's just Bristol in tier 3.
Okay. Cool.
And
Bristol should be bombed years ago.
Bristol?
Yeah.
A bit harsh, isn't it?
I'm from Swindon, mate, so it's kind of, yeah. Hate the place.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Steve.
No, it's all right. It's the same as, it's just football related, Paul, is the problem.
Yeah. I mean, I never go to Bristol much anyway. I mean, the airport's handy for me, half hour up the road, but
yeah, exactly.
I used to go there on the piss years ago, you know, like on a stag do or something like that, and it's always a good night out. To be fair,
what's the special in Bristol? Because I hear about Bristol quite a lot. As in, I've been there so many times, but you know, in radios, Bristol. People talk about
being
Bristol.
done up a bit.
Well, it's the 6th biggest city in the UK now, isn't it? Bristol.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, so it's grown massively, like, you know, and there's. Oh, I don't know.
How positive are you on that the new area where you didn't play?
Do you know what?
Nice.
This time, literally, I want to say no comments. No comments this time. Every time I say, yeah, this is my week and this and that, or I'm not feeling positive at all, and this, that, and I don't win. So this time, no comments.
What about the position that you was going to play, but you didn't have enough tickets?
I regret
that. That's where I'm going to play in a minute.
I regret that not playing because I don't know why. My sixth sense is actually quite strong. I'm just letting you know because
I feel quite confident.
I think that area. I don't know why. I just have a feeling it's gonna be there. I can just.
He's setting us up. He's being paid by BOTB to tell us to go in that spot.
Yeah, but Ronaldo, just do a few tickets there. That's a secret, mate.
Yeah, I'm just going to do two there. Two super tickets. No, one super and one Datsun.
I'm telling you, if you win with that code in it, mate, you have to give me 10 grand.
Only if I take the cash alternative.
No, don't.
I'll need it to run the car because it's like quite an old car.
It's all live.
Depends if it's over 25 years. At least you don't have to pay for the tax. That'd be all right.
Oh, by the way, Dean, do you support Chelsea?
No, unfortunately, not unfortunately.
Fortunately, you don't.
Yeah, it's still a London thing, but I support Arsenal all my life.
You need to invite somebody. Man.
Arsenal, unfortunately.
Anyone support Chelsea? I'll send you the link on my next stream. Come down because these guys are like.
Are you doing one tomorrow?
Game tonight, Dean?
No, I missed it. No,
what's the highlights? It's stupid.
Yeah. You
Right,
played, didn't you?
One of your players got sent off by grabbing him around the throat.
Oh, is it a wrestling match now, is it?
Well, something happened. He grabbed him in front of the ref and chucked him on the floor.
By the way,
no more than 20 minutes later, another player did it.
How did Liverpool do today with a rubbish team?
1-1.
1-1.
Okay. It's all right.
Scored in the 79th minute.
You guys slowly. Yeah.
We didn't lose.
Yeah, 1-1 with Fulham.
Okay.
Chelsea would win like 15-0 with Fulham.
But I played later games at 7:15, and we've lost, I think, all three of them now. But I'm not keeping my hopes up for them.
Can't believe it, Paul, mate.
I got a question for you, right? It's a dilemma, right? Never dilemma. If you win BOTB and you win your dream car, which obviously in your case is a Mustang, right?
Yeah.
And then they say to you, right, what are you going to take, the car or the cash? And you say, I want the car. And they turn around and say, okay, I'll just tell you now there's 6 months waiting for it. Mm-hmm. Would you then take the cash and buy a second-hand one?
If I win a Mustang, then I will definitely not go for the car. But if I win something else, which is like RS6 or something, yes, I will still wait. Yeah.
Because a lot of these cars have got quite a big waiting time, especially if you spec it, haven't they?
Mustang's got only 3 weeks. That's a good thing about that. All the other cars are like 6 months, 3 months, and all that. I know what you're saying, but Mustang only 3 weeks.
I would be tempted to take the cash and get just a good second-hand one, though.
I wanted to, Paul, but the thing is, you know what's he called? Unless if I buy a nearly new car, like a 1920 plate or 19 plate, it's not worth buying that 16, 17 plate ones, even though they're very cheap. But what's he called? The gearbox aren't that good. The new gearboxes are really good. They're not.
It's just that weight for it, isn't it?
They're not bad, but what I'm trying to say, because I'm gonna go for the automatic ones, isn't it? If it was a manual, then I would have definitely went for a second-hand car.
I mean, I wonder what the waiting time is on the Litchfield and that, because obviously they get a stock car, don't they? And then they mod it.
Yeah.
I can't imagine they got a load in stock.
That's
already
probably
done.
4 months.
It's
But
the same as the Abt RS3, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They get the car,
Is
then
it
they
like
send
that?
it to
You
the
have to
tuner.
wait.
It's worth the wait, though, if you want
one
an
good thing, though,
assembly tuner.
if the waiting time is longer, because obviously you're gonna enjoy your cash anyway, and then because I know I have that feeling like, oh, when I won the first 2-3 weeks, I used to feel amazing, and then it feels normal. You just sank in, and you'll be like, oh, okay, this that. Especially when you spend most of your money, and he goes like, oh, that's it. I mean, there is no joy left anymore. Do you know what I mean? But when there's waiting time is more than 3 months, and you get that feeling all over
Yeah.
again. Collecting
Yeah, 'cause
your car.
if you're watching the collection videos, he always asks. He goes, "Oh, have you been feeling like looking forward to the car?" Don't they?
I'm not a very patient person. I don't know how I'm gonna wait that long and this and that, but I'll probably regret after going for the car.
But it's
I'll
like
be-
the Hellcat. You got to wait for it to come in from the States, like
Yeah.
the Hellcat. I mean,
Yeah.
that's months and months, isn't it?
The thing is the people that know how to fix them here, because it's not.
And it's gonna be left and drive, innit?
Yeah, but do you know any mechanics that know how to work on it?
No, I mean, no, there is gonna be mechanical, obviously.
Like near where you live, I mean.
Yeah, yeah. Especially when
Going to, like,
I
a
live.
specialist or something.
Luton, bro. You know the car dealership I used to work for? Within 5-mile radius, there was 95 car dealership, just a dealership, 95 within 5 miles. And imagine how many mechanics there, how many garages there, how many MOT centers there. It's literally everywhere, literally next to my house, even here. Even though I don't actually live in the center of Luton, I'm a little bit outside. I'm not in the actual Luton, the multicultural Luton that everyone know. I'm a bit outside. I'm in Sandon Park. It's like a bit of a countryside here, so that's where I live. But even here, there is so many MOT centers and all that. So good mechanics.
Yeah, I mean, there must be companies in this country though that sell American cars and specialist cars.
Yeah. One more.
It must be surely.
One question.
Yeah.
Okay. Apart from dream car and this and that, yeah, what car you'd really love to own? Like,
Just drive one time. There's a big difference. Because some cars you might like to drive it, but then you might not want to own it. You know what I mean?
But something that you feel really nice to like owning that car. It's not a show-off car or something. Like, Mustang for me is gonna be everyday use car anyway. But for not gonna be for a lot of people. They might just say, okay, I might just buy an Astra on the side and drive that Mustang for weekend only kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to drive it every day kind of thing. But I'm going to drive it every day. Forget that. But it could be SUV. It could be something that you really like to drive. So it could be a diesel. I'm just saying, what car you would really love to
Diesel.
Nah, I don't like diesels anyway.
Nah, diesel's not for me. I know obviously you can get more mileage out of them, but it's got to be petrol all the way for me. Car wise, I test drove one. Well, not test. I had a car experience for my 40th, and it was the Mercedes C63. Okay. So I went round the track and round the skid pan, and I just fell in love with the car straight away. Mm-hmm. So for family wise, obviously would have a 4-door C63, but in my heart, always an Nissan GTR.
Yeah. What about you guys?
What we're talking, like money no object car or sort of sensible car?
For example, it could be a Range Rover. It's not all that exciting, but you'd love to drive one or have one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like everyday used car. So I'm just saying that kind of cars. What would you want to own?
I think a Tesla would be right up there. I quite fancy. I'd like to have one, but not to buy one. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which model would you like? The car version or the like SUV where the doors go
Model
up?
X, Model S, Model 3.
Have you seen the trick that it does when it opens the doors with the music going up and all the lights?
That's Model X, the SUV.
Yeah, it's nice. I like that.
I would like to have one to drive one, but I wouldn't want to pay that sort of money for one.
It's too expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, because I think electric. We're all going to have to get used to electric cars at some point.
You don't even own the battery.
2024, I think, isn't it?
And I think Tesla's probably leading the way, aren't they, in electric cars at the minute?
Yeah. fastest, and it's fun every way. That was my dream car. That's what I used to play all the time, Model S every single week. But I stopped because of, you can see all the taxi drivers, everyone. Tesla is the new Prius now. It's like the new Toyota Prius now. Everyone's buying it. Like, someone's got a bit of a good earning, they just go for a Tesla, because obviously they're saving money. Imagine, and they go for the 100D, not the P100D is a performance version, and it's 100D, the dual motor long range version. You can get up to 400 miles, obviously, if you drive by. In real world, it's still about 320 miles, and for taxi driver, it's like winning a lottery, really. Like, you can do a job all day, nothing, no tax, no fuel, no cost, everything goes in your pocket. So
I mean, if you fast forward this exact moment now in 10 years time, you just think about the conversation we'll be having on what car we're playing for on BOTB, because they'll all be electric if the government get their own way.
We'll go for the flying Tesla.
Another 10 years and I still haven't won. You watch.
but that would be the conversation, wouldn't it? What car are we playing for, lads, and all that, and they'll all be electric.
Oh, the Tesla electric, or the Mustang electric, or everything electric, isn't it?
Honda Advance, yeah.
I think the petrol, everything, that will still carry on for at least 15 to 20 years. At least.
But you won't be able to buy new ones, what they're saying, from 2030. You can't buy a new one.
Like
so BOTB, it's a waste of time, isn't it? Well, they would all be electric. They'll only be able to sell new cars or have them in the competition, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
No, because they could do like what they do with some of the old cars. You'd be able to get a second-hand one up to a certain price.
Yeah, I mean, not this, like, from this days, probably going to be from back in year 2000 or from 90s, those kind of cars, isn't it? Going to be classic back then.
You'd be like, my classic, I don't know, what's a common car?
Some of them are now from the 90s now, like the XR3i and all that.
Yeah.
Some of the later models, they're fetching silly money now, the Mark IVs.
Like a couple of years' time, in a little years' time, you'll be like, oh, my classic Nissan. No, my Nissan Juke or something.
Yeah, my Nissan Cube.
Yeah, Cube.
You'll see them on eBay for like 40 or 50 grand. Immaculate Nissan Cube.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
I don't know what happened to Roadster, man. I was saying the other day as well. The Tesla Roadster they're going to bring out. Roadster.
Yeah, see, someone like that would be, I think that'd be good fun, wouldn't it? Be good fun.
That would be a BOTB on Supercar Week. It's cheap. It's not that expensive for a supercar. 190,000, but not to 60 in 1.9 seconds. You can't say 1.9 seconds in 1.9 seconds, and it goes up to 60 miles an hour in 1.9 seconds. You know what I mean?
That would make you spill your coffee, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 100%. And the range, 600 miles in a single charge. In a half an hour charge gives you 636 or something miles.
Yeah, but they've nailed it with that, haven't they?
Yeah.
I mean, have you seen on the list of cars, they got that VW electric van?
Yeah.
56 mile an hour and a range of about 80 something miles.
Yeah.
Well, what good's that?
Yeah.
Surely they can do better than that for a commercial vehicle.
Yeah. Shane just joined Australia. How's it going, Shane? Saying Australia is putting tax per kilometer to drive electric cars. Is it? Oh, I read in news a month ago they're putting more tax for something else. What was it again? Everyone was moaning about it. Like,
what, road tax? You mean?
Not the road tax. Something like road tax. I mean, they're adding more things to it. What?
Was it like based on emissions or something?
No. Per miles. They have to pay.
Oh yeah, I think I remember reading about that. About trying to charge based on how far you're going.
Yeah. So if you do more than that many thousand miles, you have to pay tax or something.
What, a month or?
I don't know.
Or
Some
week or
kind of
what?
tax they were introducing that
Yeah, it sounds a lot of it shouldn't exist.
a lot of people are saying doing a protest or something or whatever, saying
Because what about people who commute?
we pay that tax already. This is called road tax. You can't charge us for how many miles we do and this that. That's what they've been saying.
I mean, they don't even fix the road with the what you're paying for the road tax.
But how are they going to get on with lorries and all stuff like that? It only does like 6 miles.
I don't know.
a gallon.
It's just it was just an idea, just a proposal from somebody. It wasn't approved or anything yet, probably. But something like that I've read somewhere, probably in Sky News or something.
No, I meant with electric. How are they going to get on with lorries?
I don't know.
I mean, you look how many lorries are on the road and how many miles they do a week. Yeah. That's all they do, isn't it? Is drive up and down the country and abroad and all that. Yeah. We're going to need some battery for that, isn't they?
Yeah.
The Tesla is it Energizer, which is the one with the rabbit
weight ratio as well, the amount of load that they carry.
No, Tesla, Tesla's lorry, not 260 in 5 seconds for a lorry. Can you imagine that?
Good luck to anyone that crashes into the front of that.
But that without the load, but with the load, not to 16, 15 seconds. That's still very good.
See what they need to refine is this self-charging. I mean, that seems to be the way to go.
A hybrid, yeah.
Well, it seems to me though, anything in motion can power an alternator, which you would think would charge the batteries.
Yeah.
I know if you start getting all that anarchy and get into the physics of it, and like perpetual motion and that, you can't charge and discharge a battery at the same time, in theory. But you could have 2 separate banks of batteries. So as you're driving along, you're using a dynamo or alternator.
There you go. Charge per mile. That was something that was the headline. That they're gonna charge per mile. I don't know how much per mile or something. Something like that they were saying, and people
are saying, a toll road, wasn't it?
No, Steve. It's basically everyone get to do up to certain thousands of miles per year. If you go over it, they're gonna charge you 75p per mile or something.
Does that apply to, were they trying to stick it on other vehicles as well, or just cars, like bikes and stuff?
I think just the cars. I'm not sure, but
right, time to switch to bike.
Yeah. Basically, what you need to do your mileage and chop the mileage down before you report that. They're probably gonna put a machine in your car or something.
Kind of like a black box.
Yeah, like a black box, isn't it? Like
big brother all over, isn't it?
You know how they do those tracing and tracking business, yeah? What do you guys think? I think it's not good, is it? Like tracing people up about they're trying to do that, isn't it? Like if they do that in future, like black box kind of thing, they can literally trace where you're going, how many miles you're doing, you're speeding or not, and this, that, like making it proper strict, isn't it?
Yeah, it's Big Brother, isn't it?
Mm.
They just don't want people on the roads, do they? But I don't know how they're going to recover all this loss of tax and the tax we pay on fuel and road fund license. If everybody overnight went out and brought an electric car, one, the national grid wouldn't be able to cope with everyone charging the car at the same time, and two, you look at the loss of revenue the government would get from this no sale of fuel.
Yeah,
the amount of tax that we pay,
they'd lose loads, wouldn't they?
Well, you think we're the highest, one of the, if not the highest in Europe for what we pay per price per litre of fuel, because most of it's tax.
Yeah.
So where are they going to get all that money from?
75p per mile.
Yeah, well, that's just crap.
Yeah.
Well, Cam, it's been lovely talking to you guys and everything. Obviously, I've got to be up at 4.
Oh man, you stayed that long. We really appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I'd just like, before I go, I'd like to thank you all guys for your birthday wishes and all the people on WhatsApp. Much appreciated. Will you be on tomorrow? So to give us a link and I can join you again if that's okay.
100%.
Okay?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, guys, well, good luck for next week.
Tell us that you can call you tomorrow. You can come on and tell us that you got the call
enjoy the
for it.
last 30 minutes of your birthday, Dean.
Well, I've got a good poker face, so I'm not going to let it go easily if I do win. Fingers crossed. Anyway.
Fingers crossed, bro.
All right, mate.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Enjoy yourself.
Thank you. Man. Thank you. See you later.
Cheers,
mate.
mate.
Bye.
Cheers, mate.
I was just about to ask Sean, are you still alive? And he basically disappeared.
His battery's probably
Well,
gone.
battery's run out. Yeah.
His phone's not alive. He's alive.
About hour. He's got about an hour and 20 minutes in it, and then he dies.
Yeah.
His phone, I mean, not him.
He needs recharging. Just plug him in.
He needs to buy a Huawei or the new iPhone. Quite good, actually.
Why has it got like huge battery?
Huawei got a good battery.
What was the lifestyle answer? What's the question? I don't know what the question is. I'm about to play it now.
Ferrari factory.
Oh, the Ferrari
yeah.
factory. Oh yeah.
Bottom middle.
Bottom middle
Yeah,
one.
Begins with M, doesn't it?
Gonna play with their some bikes on there.
Martinello.
Yeah, Martinello.
Good old Martinello.
Right. I'm just going to have a quick fag a minute, guys.
Same.
Okay.
Same. I'm dying for a fag, man. Another fag.
Yeah.
Enjoy forward, Steven Romaldo.
Yeah, so we'll cope without you.
Picture reveal in 30 minutes.
Yes. Can't wait.
While he's gone, I've put some tickets where he said.
I didn't do it. I just.
I know, I've put a few tickets there. It does look all right, actually. I've gone a bit higher, though.
I'll show you where I've gone. Let me just. My account up. I've done some wild ones, so you have to. Yeah. Hang on. Ready? Do you see him?
Nope. Oh, yeah. Are you playing the spot that Cam will regret? Telling us where to go.
I've done one there, but that was done ages ago. That was my first one.
No, it was the right of the sock, wasn't it? Like, literally where the red band was.
What, up here?
Yeah, where the band is. It's slightly right of it.
I did that one a while ago. This year I've done mostly. But that was me free ticket. Don't know what happened there. So, yeah, that's what I've done. So there's only 26 tickets, I think. Something like that. It's not many. So, yeah. So you going to do any more of them?
Yeah, I'm just checking it. I'm just doing the lifestyle now. Just deciding what. I've put them on a cheaper car, to be honest. I put it on a car that's not in the midweek, but is a cheap one on the cheaper side than the Dream.
Yeah.
So I think if I'm going to play for a midweek one, I might as well just not play the Dream car and just play it on the midweek, isn't it? So.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I'm just configuring my car at the moment. That's how confident I'm not.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? A lot of the winners are people that spec it up the night before, because when he usually speaks to them on the phone, they go, "Oh, I was just specking it up last night," and
yeah,
and that's what you got to do. You got to spec it up the day before.
I'm doing the Range Rover Sport. That's the one I've done mostly.
The thing is, a lot of cars that I play for, there's not really you can spec on them.
No. But this Range Rover starts at 81,000 on the road.
Which I think is probably a good thing, because they're probably like... I used to play for the Porsche 911, and there's so many things you can spec on it, which like raised the price a lot.
Stupid prices on them things, isn't it?
Yeah. Or if you play for like the Aston Martin as well, so you'd be like specking that up.
There goes your 20 grand.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure what colour to go for on the old Range Rover Sport.
I mean, pretty much the only option I've got on some of these cars is just like a colour. That's about it.
I'm saying that, I mean, this Range Rover Sport,
their top price, which is a racing red, that's just over £6,240.
For what?
Just the colour.
Just the colour.
Just the colour.
6,000.
6,240.
I thought the Porsche paint was quite expensive.
And there's 5 colours of that. It's all pearlescent, 2 pearlescent. They're like chrome flare, whatever that is.
Yeah, so I used to play for the Cayman and the GTS with to try and go for the orange paint, because I like the orange paint, but that's one of the more expensive ones. But it's not that much.
It looks like it's chrome. $6 grand for that. Nah, sorry, I'll go with the free one. You always get it wrapped, I suppose, couldn't you, if you want it that badly?
Yeah, then you've got more choice.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the white's free. That's the only colour that's free on the Range Rover. And there's 900 quid just for their next colour up from white. So they're not cheap by far, are they? This is where that 20 grand comes in, isn't it? Just to get this done. Because you need all this. I mean, to
what would you get it in if you got it wrapped? So
what
then
colour?
You can choose like any colour.
Oh yeah, Roger Oyster, isn't it? Chrome. Chrome red would be nice.
Chrome red.
Yeah, watch that Yanamai. Things he does on there, like, daft. And you got the PPF as well, isn't you? Which goes over top of that.
What's the difference between PPF and wrap?
Well, the PPF is the
is that just like a clear one?
Protects the wrap. You put it right at the front, the bonnet, the bumper, the back bits where you get stone chips from, and it just protects the paint.
Yeah, I'd probably get some kind of protection on it if I won the Litchfield. I think they do like PPF at the actual Litchfield place as well. So yeah, they also do paint as well. Because there's a video on YouTube on their channel where they're doing like the Midnight Purple, which was like there's like a specific R34 version that came in like Midnight Purple, and it's really nice. And then they did it on an R35, and it looks pretty nice as well.
Yeah,
I think it's called Midnight Purple.
Just trying to find. Is it Litchfield Motors? Is it just Litchfield?
Yeah, I think it's called Litchfield Motors.
Oh yeah, Tuneham. Yeah.
I mean, they do have options for the Litchfield GTR because you get like ceramic brakes and carbon fiber spoiler and stuff. There's like options.
Well, you'd want them, wouldn't you, on that sort of car? Especially old, ceramic brakes.
I probably wouldn't get them if it was still just the 20k, because I think it'd be.
We've got one on here. That's 820 brake horsepower.
The which?
GTR.
It's the 2019 track edition, and it's got the options at the bottom. You can get like ceramic brakes, an optional carbon fiber roof, carbon backed Recaro seats, boot lid, carbon fiber spoiler, and a few other options you can get as well.
Crazy, isn't it? Look at this on GTR.
See, I think when you buy like a normal GTR, the standard color is like what color is it? Is it red? I think now. I remember.
Well, the one on here was grey.
Yeah, that's the default one for that, because I think it's a 2019 one or something. But like the new 2020 one, I think it might be like red. But I do prefer it in the grey colour.
Stage 5 is 775 brake horsepower.
Yeah, I don't think that's road legal, the Stage 5. I think
that's
up to
stupid, isn't it?
I think it's up to the 4.2 or something is legal. The one they do road legal.
Well, stage 1's 590, so it's not bad, is it? Hey, this protection, that's the spray version, isn't it? It says here, paint protection spray.
Ah, okay, so that's what they do. I think you can get it in different colour as well.
Yeah, I mean, it just, I mean, the one that you see mostly is the wrap. It's just a clear wrap that goes over it.
Yeah.
You can still see the colour underneath it. Looks nice, doesn't it? Oh. Ah, do you mean the red one? Like a purpley red? Midnight purple?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it now. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'd want to probably get it painted in, actually, to be honest, if I won the R35.
That's a mad car, isn't it? Oh, from Storm White to that.
Yeah. Oh, you seen the video? Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
one.
I'm watching the video now, yeah. That's an awesome car, isn't it?
Looks like toilet paper's out of stock again. It's okay. He can use his money, you know. If he's still got some of the money left over from the win, he can start using the money.
I think 70 grand just before Christmas. That would have done well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, every car I played for, I'd actually go for the car, unless something literally comes up where I can't go for the, like for whatever reasons.
Yeah.
So that's why I only play for really cars that I'd actually go for, because I'm more than likely to take the car unless something literally comes up where I have to take the cash. But
yeah. That's what I've done. I've done cars that I could. I mean, the car I normally go for is the M340i, which is a state car, which is what I want.
Yeah, I mean, I always play for put some tickets on Litchfield, but I put the Supra as well. So I think the Supra, because it's a lot smaller than Litchfield, it might be more practical for me because they have a big road.
Yeah, I mean, some of the cars. I mean, they could do with some different ones on there.
Yeah, I think some people were asking for more estates.
I asked for them.
Okay.
I asked, especially for the midweek, because there's only one.
Oh, right, you mean midweek? Right, okay.
Yeah, because it says there's only one on there.
Yeah, there's a lot of like hot hatches, isn't there, and hatchbacks.
Yeah, you've got these big camper vans and that. I mean, that Winnebago, there's plenty driving that. I mean, that Castle Turf is 162 grand, then you can go and buy what you want. You know what I mean? But some of these cars, I'd be scared to drive them.
Yeah. I mean, I hate how they've got the BMW Z4 on the midweek, but they don't have the Supra when it's basically the same car.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously the Supra costs a little bit more, I think, but it's basically the same car.
Mm.
Except one's a coupe, one's a thing.
So the missus wanted that. She's gone for the BMW 128 Ti. It's like a 1 Series, but it's still pretty nippy for what it is. It's still a 2 litre, 261 brake horsepower. It's only it's an i4 turbo engine. So it does look nice.
Yeah, I've put 10 tickets in the end total.
Have you?
That's including the free ticket, and that's it. Yeah. I was only going to play that one, but I thought, yeah, because that one ticket I played it right at the start, so I didn't really have a chance to look at it. So
yeah,
and then
some of these cars you get like it's that Mitsubishi Evo 6 Tommy Mackinnon.
Yeah, it's nice that the Tommy Mackinnon.
What would you wouldn't want to change it, would you? You want it as it is.
Yeah, no, I don't think you can really get out it because obviously you're not getting a new one because they don't make them anymore. But it was a special limited edition one. I mean, the Tommy Mackinnon, I think he worked on the new Yaris as well. You know, the new GR Yaris. Yeah.
It says a winner can choose an Evo 6 Tommy Mackinnon's up to value of 35k.
Yeah. Well, I've been more of a fan of the old Subarus over the Evos, to be honest. Like the thingy one they've got there. the P1, which is basically like the UK's version of the Type R or R-Type, or whatever you call it, the Japanese version.
Feels so good, bro.
Yes,
How's it going?
You find some toilet paper in the end.
Yeah. I had to wash my ass.
Just started
instead
using
of
some
wiping.
towels and what's this sprout on the towels?
Newspaper. Newspaper.
You sat in the corner with newspaper on the floor. Okay.
Read a page, wipe it. Read a page, wipe it.
Oh, this news is shit. Literally.
Yeah. Oh dear. Well, that's cheap.
You had to go put some special
Special
facial cream on.
Yeah, I do use special facial cream. Now, because my skin is too oily, good for this country though. I never ever used those things that you use in the skin, like to get, people's skin gets dry, and even my wife's skin gets dry. But I use the other one, oil control cream. So I got too much oily. Look, you can basically literally fry an egg with this. Look.
You should try on your first cooking video.
Good evening, guys. I have a question. I'm a beginner in BOTB for 3 weeks, and I have already spent an amount of £65. I have any chance to win? Please let me know. Okay.
Well, there's always a chance to win. There's always a chance to win.
If you think about the money, like especially the ticket, you can't obviously expect to win a X amount of thousands of pounds worth of car for 65 quid, can you? So even unless you are very lucky, so that's how it is. Saying off Cam is 20 years younger than he's what? 40?
I'd say if you just started as well, not to play too many tickets, like just
Now,
play.
let's start the live stream, guys. Paul, you're late, mate. All right, hello everyone. This is Cam, and welcome to another video. And today we are talking about crap.
The new dream car when it comes up in 15 minutes. You're 15 minutes early.
Yeah.
That'll be the first time.
You're gonna let us play at least. Play, bro.
I checked out a few more tickets while you're gone in the special place on
There
the
you go.
picture.
I hope you win, Cam. You deserve it. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I've just done a
What
few.
happened to Mr. 69? I said it at the beginning of the video, Anderson. His brother died on a heart attack. He was only 28-year-old, so he had a heart attack during sleep. So 15 minutes left. Yeah. Abu saying, Paul, you have a joint or something. Pages quick.
No, I just wanted to quickly get in a few tickets. My insurance policy tickets.
Are they in the cam spot that you couldn't play?
Hasan can't play Cam's position. Look. Oh man.
Yeah.
I've done one where you said Cam.
How would you feel though if that was the winning spot?
Oh man.
I'd be delighted.
Yeah, we all would be if it's one of us.
Oh man. Good revenge. From the Liverpool fans.
Trouble is though, I keep doing this. I think I'll just do another 5 and that, and it's another 10, 50. Well, I've just done 5, another 5 for Lichfield. So that's another 17 quid.
Yeah.
And
Well,
it could just a complete waste of time, couldn't it?
What if they give you the ability to ban yourself for the rest of the week? So you play once and then you can click ban and it'll ban you for the rest of the week.
Well, we have spoke about that actually. We said that BOTB should give an option of setting limits.
This is for Paul there on the screen. I will think you're gonna win.
Oh well, I'm happy with that. I'm more than happy with that. You will be the first to know. Trust me, you will be the first to know.
And also the last.
The nice thing is though, this time instead of playing for the transit all the time, which I keep banging on about, I've actually played for about 7 different cars. I've done quite a few of the ones that have been on offer.
Yeah,
but I've really fallen in love with the RS6.
yeah,
nice
really,
car.
really, yeah, really have. Yeah,
it's in the community page, brother. You'll see it there. LK Medicine Cam, I'll shout you out if I win. No problem, bro. If you're happy, that's a good thing. You don't
make sure to say it after every word so they have trouble editing it out.
yeah.
Or hold a sign.
Or just write it across your forehead, or
something. buy a hoodie and wear that. You know, just saying. Or a cap or a mask, a cam mask.
Cam mask, yeah.
Cam mask.
Smart Devil's mask.
Yeah, they would look good, wouldn't they?
There is some mask, by the way. Smart Devil mask. The government is gonna rip us even more. Can you think that we can live in peace? No, the government don't want us to live happily, and everyone is stressed out, and rain even more. Yeah, I'm not into politics, man. I didn't know until the other day, like about 3 days ago, that I thought Theresa May is still the Home Secretary.
Sorry, where you been living?
Oh man.
Trouble is, you can't escape it at the moment, can you? With bloody Brexit and the COVID and all that, you just cannot hide from it. It's everywhere, isn't it? Everywhere we go, it's just rammed down our throats constantly, isn't it? From the moment we get up in the morning to the moment we go to bed.
Yep. DJ saying, Cam, are we keeping you awake? Looking tired, my friend. Would love to join you all on the screen soon. Well done, all doing a great job. Thank you so much, bro. I can never be tired. I'm gonna go bed at like 6 to 7 a.m. in the morning. That's when I go bed. So don't worry. If I could, I would have stayed live all night. No problem.
When he gets surprised, he's going to be just woken up again like last time.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, man. I don't want to do that again. Well, I will know because my surprise contact is my second phone. So.
Yeah, but what if she didn't wake you? Oh, right, it's just yourself.
Yeah, it's myself, my second.
But what if they just let them into your house and then it's just like come up to you while you're in bed?
You know what? They can't find my phone. That's the problem. No one can. Every postman that comes to deliver a post, they're like, "Oh, where are you?" You know, not the Royal Mail one, like Amazon Post or DPD or whatever. No one can find the entrance of my flat, so they have to call us.
It's okay. If they can't find the entrance, they can always come to mine instead of give me the.
Yeah.
Will she definitely tell you, Cam? Your missus? Will she definitely tell you?
My missus? No, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not giving it to my. My contact number is my other phone. The surprise phone.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah. Sorry, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot.
So my other phone is. I said, call my cousin. I just put his name on that number. So if someone calls on that number and says, I'm looking for that guy, so okay.
His name's Ham Hasan.
Ham Hasan. His name is Shakil. Shakil that went Snowdonia with us. Him. So I put his name, but I put my other number. So BOTB called me. Is that Shakil? I said, yes, I won. I was like, oh, it can win. Oh. So I win.
Who's your surprise contact, Ronaldo?
My brother.
Will he tell you or no?
Well, I'm in tier 3 at the moment, so it won't.
Oh, of course, they'll ring anyway. Yeah.
Because of Hull. It's because of Hull, I think.
Yeah.
But would he, in normal times, would your brother be able to keep it from you or no?
I don't know. I don't speak to him that much, so probably not.
What about your missus, Steve?
Just once a weekend, but
would she keep it from you?
Yeah, she'll keep a secret.
So she wouldn't tell you then if they contact her?
No.
I'd be able to tell with my missus if she'd had to call anyway. She wouldn't be in the mood.
Yeah, see, my wife knows what breaks I'm on if I'm at work. So
it'd be kind of funny though.
If they ring up Monday, I'll be. She's at work tomorrow, so I won't know tomorrow. And then Tuesday when they do the thing, she'll have to tell them that I finish work at 7 Tuesday morning and I go to bed at 9. So they'll have to come here between 7 and 9 a.m.
What if your
Otherwise,
surprise
I'll be in
contact
bed.
goes to BOTB? Go, oh, you're having a laugh. You must be joking. You just put the phone down on.
Yeah, piss off.
I don't want any.
I think people have done that in the past. They thought it was a hoax or a scam.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shall I put my surprise contract as Christian's number?
That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
What if he's got more than one number, though?
Who? Christian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he used his BOTB work phone, wouldn't he, to doing all his contracts.
Yeah.
He wouldn't use his own phone.
100%.
His private phone.
What if I put surprise contact to sport prize owner's number?
What if he plays? Does he play? What if he plays?
Probably used to play BOTB before.
How many times they call you then between them telling your contact and then speaking to you?
Well, Christian called me twice, 3 times actually, and BOTB called me a limit of times, so amount of times.
Oh, the new spot prize video's out, the winner one.
Oh, after winning, BOTB called me 3 times also. First, they said, "Oh, congratulations!" And these.
One time you thought you would.
And then, can you complete the bank details? And then second, they said, "Oh, received it." And then third time, said, "Can I go for it one more time?" And I said, "Okay, no problem." And then that's it.
No, didn't you have that other call where you thought you won because they come back
Oh,
on
yeah,
a query?
yeah. They called me at bloody on Tuesday morning. And I got like BOT because I've saved their number, innit? And BOTB calling me on Tuesday morning. I said, "Yes, I won." I was like, "Hello," and then the line got cut off. And then I called them back, and I was like, "Oh, not Amanda, Vanessa rang you." I said, "Oh, did I win?" "Oh, no, sorry." So why did you call me on bloody Tuesday morning, bro? I nearly had a heart attack. Something that you want to talk to you about something. I said, "Okay, no problem." So that's it.
You should put Paul or Steve as your surprise contact.
Yeah. Sure, I'll put my number as surprise contact.
So I'm my wife's and she's mine. So
have you got 2 separate accounts then, Steve?
I got the wife's one, which she tells me the limit and the cars, and I do the corners for her.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough. Mate.
So if she wins, it's due to me.
Yeah.
So.
But then it's the car that she wants, then, isn't it? Not the car that you want.
Well, she chooses one car. I've done 3 because I like one of them as well. So
she might not let you drive it.
Well, true. She might not. Or I can say, well, you have the car after 50k. See what that works out. And I can go and get mine then.
Why is the car less than 50k?
Oh God, yeah, hers. I can tell you.
That's why it's good if you had the double cars, then you could get one each. Yeah.
I do that sometimes when it comes on. Yeah.
We got 2 minutes left for the result. I mean, not result actually.
The result. Yeah, we had the results at midnight.
I actually feel confident until the picture is still live.
Don't worry. I think like a lot of people played where you was gonna play, so I'm pretty sure there might be a winner here.
As soon as the picture goes off, I feel like, oh, that's it. Judge is gonna mess it up.
It's like Sharam, innit? He used to go, "Yeah, I know where it is." 5 minutes after.
Yeah, Sharam always holding it after 12 o'clock.
I always feel confident until I look at the high res pick, and then I go, "Oh my God, that's going to be nowhere near it." It always looks good.
Look at it.
Yeah, it always looks all right before you do that. Then you see all the gaps, and you think,
Right, we've got 41 seconds, guys.
Countdown. 38, 37. It's like countdown to New Year's, isn't it?
Happy New Year.
I can't.
And what day does New Year's fall on?
I can't because I played 100 tickets already, so I'm not.
I falls on the 1st. The last day, New Year's.
22 seconds, 21 seconds, 20 seconds, 9, 18, 17, 16.
Well, it'll take like 5 minutes to update afterwards, but
no, it does update quite.
It depends if they're changing a lot though. Like,
yeah,
then it takes like 15 minutes for them.
Imagine if you go back to normal week instead of forget supercar and forget 50k.
That's it.
Once
I'll
again,
just go to chat on the
boom,
midweek.
done.
I really hope it's supercar. I really do.
Okay.
Guaranteed they'll have one either next week or week after, probably.
I hope it's just now.
Oh, they might do something special next week, won't they? Do you know, like how we had the calendar thing?
Yeah.
Like a calendar thing or something, advent calendar.
Right. The free
They
giveaway.
did tell me to keep my eyes peeled. There will be something going on.
Taking a competition of female and so
Oh, could be having something special. Could be
They
having
said that
something
last
special.
week as well.
Supercar week then.
No, I said it last week, Cam.
Supercar week, 100%. Because I checked it
I
instantly and it come up. So they're doing a lot of changes. So it has to be
So look,
Supercar week.
Instagram. Why is it on
Now,
Instagram right now?
If it's Supercar week, we might as well stay. Well, not all of us, but I might as well stay live to.
We could do a first impressions of where we think it is, you know, and
Yeah.
I can't. I got to get up at 5:30. Fucking hell.
Cam?
Yeah.
Yes.
This, you know, where it says the 15-minute thing.
Yeah.
That was on the last week as well.
Was it?
Yeah.
I didn't see it. It wasn't.
It didn't last long, but
we'll see. Well, the moment of truth will be out in a little bit.
I never saw that.
Yeah, I definitely saw it last week.
BOTB.
Unless they do this flash sales again, but if they do, make sure they put the GTR on there.
They're gonna put my picture there. Oh, winning the RS6, but I'm not going for the RS6, basically.
The car that you didn't have 5 minutes ago.
I think if I do win that, I'm going to keep it.
Well, RS6?
Yeah.
Every car I play for, I keep it if I win it.
I'll just get a trailer, take all my tools around then.
Yeah.
and
Isn't
a
it big
roof
enough?
box.
Isn't the RS6
You're not
big enough
gonna be-
anyway?
wait,
to fit
You're gonna
lots
be
of
the
it?
fastest. You're gonna be the fastest builder in your town, basically.
Yeah, I'll get one of those roof box, the plastic roof box on the roof, and a trailer.
Paul, what's your trade, Paul?
Carpenter.
Is it?
Yeah,
Carpenter. You
carpenter.
really lived it this way.
Plumber. My dad was a plumber. I had his own business, and I learnt plumbing before I learnt carpentry. But I went to college and did carpentry and all that.
See, it's a shame you're miles away, Paul. I'd have a job for you.
Yeah. Could earn a fortune up country. It's a lot more money up there. My missus' family's all from London, East End, and all that. And up there, I could double what I earn down around here.
Do you demolish Paul? You have to go and break BOTB office. Demolish that building. Let me see. Come on, bro.
Oh, they're taking their time now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Could be something big.
Supercar coming.
Yep. Is there any supercar on there you would possibly think about keeping? Do you know, out of the supercars when they do the supercar?
Not really.
No. Do you know what?
GT3 Porsche.
Weirdly, I sort of fell in love with the Maserati they had on there last time.
Oh, it was nice that the yellow one they had on there. It was like a yellow orange color. Yeah, it was nice that one. I don't usually like Maseratis, but that one was quite.
Me either. And I looked at it on some of the reviews and that on it, and they did sort of say, "Well, it's a V6. It's a V6 engine in it," but I love the look of it. It's all carbon fiber, isn't it?
The GT3 Porsche as well.
Yeah, I like the anniversary Porsche as well.
They've done the lifestyle one already.
Oh, it's the lifestyle.
I'm just trying. I'm trying to know what the answer is.
Sports bikes.
The question is. That's a football one.
Come on.
What's the best team? What answer?
Which of these? There's no Chelsea. Oh, there is a Chelsea player on it. You're right. Which of these players has the most England caps for England? International caps for England. It was David Beckham. I don't know.
Come on, BOTB.
I'll have to look at that one.
Yes, come on, I've got to go to bed.
Says our mechanic is really quick. No, he bloody yeah. Come on.
They're on break.
Yeah.
Has 100% supercar. I think
100%, eh? 100%.
100%.
Do you think we're sad doing this, or do?
Yeah.
Sort
I must have refreshed his page a dozen times already. The first asking it.
If I went into work tomorrow and said, "Oh, I'm a bit knackered because I was up waiting for the new BOTB comp,"
Press
I wonder
F5.
what people would think of me. Whether they think I was losing it or something.
Well, my missus moaned at me for being on these online streams. And then last night when she went to bed, I was listening to it, not on it.
Yeah.
And when I started talking, she texted me, "Wait, okay. I'll be up in a minute."
I mean, are we just obsessed with it, or what is it? Is it, I don't know what it is.
That's the difficulty of the picture. What do you think it'll be? Do you think it'll be a hard one? Easy
I
one.
don't know. I think they must notice the drop off in sales in tickets.
Okay, if it's a supercar week, I'm gonna win 100%. If it's not a supercar week, then still I'm winning that.
Win what? Win the runner-up or win the actual prize? Win the closest car.
There you go. Father Steve's question there.
That's it, became famous, and this is just weird.
Well, that's wishful thinking, isn't it?
No.
Yeah, it must be some. It must be a change on the website because it's taking a while. It's not this long. It's usually 5 minutes.
Well, there's still like 70 people watching.
They're watching you press F5. You know.
I wonder what they all think then. Whether we're sad.
Well, the fact that they're still watching us doing this, so they're just as guilty.
Well, yeah.
As here pressing F5.
Like I say, if you try and explain to someone who's not into this or come across it what you were doing, I stayed up till 12:30 last night, so I couldn't wait to see the new picture and new competition on BOTB. They'd just walk away from it, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Do you know the hardest job? Do you know the hardest job of explaining somebody? What do I do? Okay, they do. Like, I'm a YouTuber. Okay, what do you mean YouTuber? What do you do? So make videos. Video about what? And now I have to say video about BOTB. What is BOTB? I said, oh my god, man.
Yeah, that's why you need to make a video called "What is BOTB," and then you can direct them to that video.
Yeah, that's harder than my job to try and explain.
BOTB is best of the best doesn't make any sense. Not related to the competition itself.
Yes, it's the best of the best.
Best of the worst. Worst of the worst. WOTW.
Best of the worst.
Worst of the worst.
Worst is in the German word for sausage, yeah. A worst. Worst of the worst.
Oh, come on, BOTB, bro.
All right, they know because we're watching
Supercar week. Supercar week.
Yeah. People should vote. Everyone should take a guess in the chat if it's supercar or not.
Supercar week.
Well, for it to take this long, they're obviously completely redesigning the layout of the
yeah, because they'll be taking half of the cars off, won't they? And just leave this couple on with the 100k, and then add the
supercar week or the car plus 100k basically.
Yeah, both of them because they have like.
Basically, if it's a little bit better than 50k, I'm winning 100%.
Yeah, because it'll have the normal ones. It'll have the supercars that I usually have, and it'll have like the Cayman 100k, the RS, is it RS6 100k? What else do they have usually?
They'll probably all be £10 a ticket as well.
No, it's usually cheaper, isn't it, as well? Like
normally half price, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or like £3 for every car, isn't it, or something like that?
Playing for the GT3.
Oh,
the
people go
Cayman.
mad on Supercar Week. That's why
I'll be playing for the Cayman and the GT3.
I bet the bloke that's doing this is watching this video now.
It's just like holding it.
Yeah.
Like,
it's just trying to build up the hype.
Yeah,
it's
no,
like,
no, I got out for work.
Now.
Imagine they're watching this video. They were about to do the supercar, but they're just redoing everything, like just to prove me wrong. That's why it's taking time.
Yeah, they're
probably going to toilet.
Paul's got to get up in the morning.
Just imagine if it falls on like April Fool Day, and they like just like do a joke for that day.
Yeah.
With like
three-wheel vans and
cars that know all chimneys or something.
Everyone's saying that. Look, the team are watching you guys. That's why they're taking too long.
Would you still play it if every car was for the VW up?
Depends. What, with no cash alternative?
Yeah, just different color ones.
All their range.
Would you still play it? Even if it was like the simplest of pictures, could you bear
if it was
it?
the midweek, because then you could still play for the car you want on the Dream.
I wouldn't play it. I wouldn't play it because in case you did win and get banned.
Oh my days! Come on, BOTB, bro.
Come on.
Maybe
come on.
the server's crashing from like a load of people trying to refresh the page at once.
Yeah,
like what's for this server load?
I'll end up having to have a power nap at lunch.
I think they're waiting for you to go.
I have a BOTB hangover.
Oh man.
Yeah, get into work and they say, Paul, what's the matter with you, mate? You've been on the piss all night. You look like shit. Your eyes are bloodshot. I say, oh.
You'd be like, yeah, basically, I was.
They're taking the piss out of me.
Start getting the shakes if I don't watch it and play it and all that. Oh,
imagine. Oh, there you go. Supercar, yo, yes.
Here we go.
There you go.
Is that a Maserati there? That's a Maserati there. See, that is sexy. That is sexy.
I don't like it in white though. The yellow one.
Cash, yes.
What's the cash then with it?
Mine still says this. No.
R plus 100K and
the cars out there. It took that long to update the front page.
So basically, does that mean I'm gonna win, guys?
No.
You're gonna win the runner-up prize.
No, I just said it.
You're gonna win the runner-up prize.
Being the Supercar Week, then I'm winning 100%.
Where's it gone then? I didn't see it, yeah?
Yes, mate.
You know what we've all got hope for now, don't you?
What?
None of us win.
Credit.
The one before.
Nah, I wouldn't mind taking the one before because the chance of winning on the supercar is going to be a bit harder.
Yeah. No. I'll be happy with my win if I win, man.
A win's a win.
A win's a win, definitely. Come on, man.
Fresh. I want to see if they've added any extra cars there, or if it's just the same ones.
How much do you bet that picture's going to be very easy?
What if the person who edits the picture as well makes it very clear of where the ball was as well?
Yeah,
leaves the ball on the picture
so that people can play more tickets in it. That's what
you'll have to like put 10 tickets pixel by pixel.
There you go. DJ saying Cam won already. There you go. Thank you, bro. Thank you. He goes a declared bankruptcy.
He never said. He didn't say which picture you're going to win, so you might win the midweek instead. You just said you're going to win this week. You never said which one.
Now this week, tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. Tomorrow.
Yeah, the midweek.
No, tomorrow, man. That's dream car, isn't it?
Some of the guys have already got on it and they're saying the picture's hard.
I think they're just saying that. They might be just saying that.
I expect they're on their phone or something. Steve, have you got on it yet?
No, well, I'm on the laptop still. I can't. Nothing works on here.
Yeah, I don't think it's up yet. They're tricking you. It's a trap.
Is that a trap?
It's a trap.
No, it doesn't say anything on the phone either.
Let me see on the app. No competition found. BOTB closed down. They took all
They've
our
gone
money.
bankrupt. They've gone bankrupt. Declared bankruptcy.
Closed down.
All the people will get their cars back. Ah, yeah, supercar.
There we go. Okay. Oh no.
They've got a new McLaren in there. That's a new one.
It's very expensive, man. What the hell? Oh, plus 100K. No fucking way.
Are you going to go 100 tickets on that? So what's the cash alternative on the Urus?
What the hell is going on?
242K.
Oh, what's
but McLaren's not got one on there though.
What's that?
Yeah, because it's an expensive car. That's why.
Nah, but look at this.
It's 100K on every car. That's not a supercar. Is it?
No,
Yeah,
it's just the top ones. Isn't
Oh no, it's just certain ones, isn't it?
Mustang's got 100K on it.
Where's my GTR? There you go. Mustang 100K.
Yes.
Are you going the Mustang?
150% Mustang week then.
Are you going for the Mustang?
Yeah.
Or the Urus? Like put like one or two. Oh, it's GTR. I'm playing for GTR. It's only the regular one. But with that 100K, I could take it to Litchfield and basically get it upgraded to a Litchfield.
Oh, easily.
Oh, you can get a free ticket. What the hell? So it's a bit of oh yes, that 100%.
How come you got a free ticket then?
It's not those typical supercar week, innit? It's a different one. Anyway, let's see the picture. Oh, easy picture, I think. Where's he looking?
He's not looking the ball. What if one of the judges put it down there?
Easy picture, bro. Ball is literally
Play
there.
100 tickets now.
Ball is there. Look, that's where the ball is.
Play your 100 tickets right now.
There it is. 1555, 10. Oh wow, 1183.
Yeah, that picture looks all right. I'm quite happy with that.
Yeah.
I just wish that they put the Litchfield one on, but I guess the regular one will do.
Yeah, like
these
you say,
car choices are different because there's like no Cayman or anything. But
how can a Volkswagen T6 be a supercar?
What do you think of that McLaren?
I like it.
The new one.
That's a proper supercar. That.
You look at the cash alternative on it, 224. Retail price 280,000.
Yeah, but it's not on the free ticket, is it?
No, I'd like to see somebody actually win that and take the car and have a collection video.
They will probably do quite a few videos like specking up and all that.
That Maserati looks nice as well.
Yeah, that's what I've been saying. I fell in love with that. It's all carbon fiber as well, that one.
Yeah, I'm definitely playing for the GTR, I think, on this one.
£3.45. That's not a bad price, is it, for a ticket?
And if you play more than 10, obviously 293, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or maybe I'll go for the Honda Civic, yeah. Upgrade my Civic.
That's amazing, man. Definitely go for the car, 100%.
Oh, you're definitely playing for the Mustang. Are you putting any random ones on like the Urus?
Yeah. I'll play a few for the what's he
McLaren.
called?
The McLaren. That'd be awesome to get surprised by that McLaren.
What the hell? Look at that. Cash alternative 222, and then Urus is the best value. Cheaper ticket. Look, 5p cheaper and 242,000.
Yeah, you got 100K on there, haven't you?
Huh?
If you're in tier 2, play for the McLaren.
Together, the value or for the ticket price. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but imagine getting surprised by that McLaren though. If you're in tier 2.
Yeah, that is nice.
It's worth it for
Very
the surprise, yeah. But I'm in tier 3, so it's not going to work for me. So,
why is the ticket price for the McLaren less than the Urus?
It's because they didn't. They weren't going to go like plus 90k on the Urus in it when it's saying cars plus 100. So that'll be why.
But if you look at the cash alternative, you get more cash for the Urus.
Yeah, because they're not going to downgrade the amount of cash you get with it. That's why, to keep it consistent with the others. So then it just happens to end up being, I don't know.
But Euros ticket is like 433 in it.
Right, guys, I'm gonna have to bail.
No problem, man.
No,
Thank you so much.
No worries, mate.
And we're gonna go as well. So
That's all right, mate.
thanks to all of you for watching.
I'll catch you next time.
If you like this, please give us some thumbs up, and I'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow at 9 p.m. We're gonna do a midnight.
No, I won't be here tomorrow night.
So see you tomorrow at 9 p.m. Have a good night, guys. Cheers. Bye.